shall be making available to you, members of the press. So, for the avoidance of doubt, President Akufo-Addo, nor myself or his government intends to sell the Achimota forest or redevelop the Achimota forest as currently constituted. On the contrary, we intend to enrich the Achimota forest, revamp it, and hopefully, in the not too distant future, transform it into the likes of Hyde Park of London and Central Park of New York, where Ghanaians can go and enjoy forest, the beauty of nature and forest reserve as it happens in other parts of the world. You will recall, and you may be aware, that the Forestry Commission, under the able leadership of Mr. John Alote, the Chief Executive Officer, have been working tirelessly to reforest the Achimota Forest Reserve. For anybody who's been to the Achimota Forest Reserve lately, you will find that the Achimota Forest Reserve is degraded largely, and we're making a lot of efforts at planting trees at the Achimota Forest Reserve. So, with all the strength I can marshal at my disposal, the Achimota Forest Reserve remains intact. What EI 144 does is to make the portions of the land acquired as far back as 1927 for a forest reserve, the portions which have not been used as a forest reserve, the portions which have been encroached upon since the acquisition in 1927, which had already been granted to the Owu family in September 2013, ceased to be a forest reserve and returned to the pre-acquisition owners.
Sibio, Nkoranza, Yanyamuwa, Neguya, Montia, Momoya Hoba, Mukuya, yes, you want some Mukuya, Momoya, and Mukuya.
Sinipian, yeah, must see a best police now. Yamum, Yamaba, be answer for Kubuyan and Anufia. I'm an animal has a farso. I'll just say, IGP, better than a friend, and send out in Pakra bread, and one on them. Possessing now, who said, and Passa Youth, Yanaya, yeah, to say, yeah, Dom Baku, Esnapem, Sabakuya Maya, Yanaya, Tia Passa, my son, Ghana, now who said, Yanyabre. Yenya betina o ma fa no kono so ye kronfo me kan chese kronfo ye penon obi antuma ku bia dade hia atani go so ye kronfo so ye penon mate no yesu ya ba yesu ya mo up to now ye ma ye hu no kro wom se wo wu aba kan chese o mu ye so ba esa e pesa youth ye na
This is what we need this.
Sibio, Nkoranza, Yanyamuwa, Neguya.
Joe Pepeo Toe Ho Po Nina Nkoranza Wenra Senior Sikoye Ghana Police Service for the Krata Bano Pay back in Kan Kratano Eddie Amamo. Na Nkoranza enkomo ini ne ekosu ho ya enra beka ya no pase ya yeni eye convener ma Justice for Albert Donko movement yeni abranche edi nkomo mam ko bisa ne se nya ade amoye basabasa bia wo Nkoranza eno se pin sana ti amoye moye wo ya kire mo sode me fanse movement yi masode ti se bia ne se no moye dey matie sikru Pana sisi amoye moye wo ya kire mo sode me fanse movement yi masode ti se bia ne se no moye dey matie sikru
na nananom ebe press conference ebe na mo ya suspended eti after that press conference ne we mi na no on Friday yes na enye yetu bia say work na ye ko work mabuli na ebe na ntipo
make us say na Nkoranza kromutie say nkomo amanfo no edi ni ensem ni bia wo mo kan say
Nkoranza kromutie no de obi
Abranche bia wodi be ya sin fie duonu nwotwe enra se ni omo cheche nsem no na so koto arm robbery bi mu police force say bi oye arm robber police for ko fa no se wo mo ye nhwehwemu edidi mu na abranche we free mu enti aye adehye ne ebusuan mo Nkoranza se Ghana Police Service for na eku aye abranche yi e friend Albert Donko eno de basabasa edi aba enra mabunu ni Ghana Police Service for no di sieni block roads hyehyehye ties ni nnua ni eja enti se police for so be restore order se mra no betimi aye adwuma ho nom sei no eno de etututuo na ote pepe teu anope ote ene no na Ghana Police Service for edikrate pie anope me yankin kan sakrate emfama mo na yanko enim so we Ghana Police Force say police restore law and order at Nkoranza following attacks on the police divisional and district headquarters. On Tuesday, May 17, 2022, the Nkoranza divisional and district headquarters were invaded by some irate mob who attacked the stations with all forms of dangerous implements. The mob were allegedly protesting the death of Albert Donko, an armed robbery suspect who died during a police anti-robbery operation. Police responded appropriately to the situation, including bringing in reinforcement teams from the regional headquarters and adjoining regions to restore law and order. During the incident, 6 suspects who were in police custody managed to escape, and strenuous efforts are underway to have them recaptured. Also, as a result of the attack, 6 persons were injured and sent to the St. Theresa's Hospital in Nkoranza. According to the police authorities, 1 of them died while receiving treatment, and 5 others are currently on admission and responding to treatment. Police for now reporting about, according to police authorities. 2 suspects have so far been arrested in connection with the attacks and are in police custody. All other persons involved in perpetrating this barbaric act are being pursued to face justice. The situation is under control, and police have deployed extensively at Nkoranza and its environs. Alright, Wamina. The other part, I'm saying, per se, Baba. Into you.
Ghana Police Service and a day criteria piabonte titrupa ne bia wani amansa din kita ho. Posifu ama asumte abankranza wabra enipa bi kwato hye posifu office mienu divisional and district headquarters so na de edika wa mutra se enra edabna da mede toso edunso Nkoranza Police Divisional and district headquarters enipa bi bato hye won so ewo honom a na wokurakura akodia ne niema ebetumi aprepre nipa wo ho de atosum yenu sa nipa ya wo mu ba ho no na eya brantie bi a ye friend se Albert Donko ya wo mu susu se na oye anwroba oye suspect yo wo mu susu so oye anwroba ya operation bi wo kowu ewo honom ya na no ena emebunu no ante ase a wo mu kwato sha aposifo so nanso aposifo responde appropriately to said wo matra wa ha no wo mu ni wo mu di no pepepepepepepepe ema asomte ebaye wa bra wo mu frɛ edom every regional headquarters eni amantemu ebema aposifo dodo no ha ebebuaye na afa wo betumi akansi so dua sɛ asomte ebaye na bra wo beto hye aposifo no so saa no enipa nsia ya no wo ya suspect ya wo mu wa aposifo akate no sa nipa nsia no nyina dwane ye aposifo gusu a wo so hye sa nipa nsia no ate wonum dia tosunum enam sa basabasa no ekoso ama nipa no beto hye aposifo so ama aposifo nso responde ye ninti enipa nsia ana prepra wo mu a yaso a wonum nyina akọ St. Teresa's Hospital ya wan Nkoranza ho na sa nipa nsia ye do wo kọ hospital no na wo mu oti ayarehwe na nso baako ato anananom wanse do enti nipa num egu wanum a wo mu respond to treatment baako mom de wafiri mu na two suspect ana aposifo nsaka wo mu titrupa wo mu a eson takrate ewa attack ya wode kwa attack ya posifo no sa nipa wo mu saka wo mu afei wo mu a edi mu akotene ama basabasa no kwa so nyina nso wo beti wonum nyina na sa bre ya wone ye kase asomte aba Nkoranza ene ne mpotem wonum a wo mu hyase enyasa aba keke ebetumi ato aso akwa nimu a na kakra na ka wona se wapasa wakatire Ghana disia nyina se eniema ema basabasa ya ba anasi ebeto asa aposifo so ekwa se japade eni nipa nkwa besre no de enya ade aposifo asoso so wapasa wafa akwanya yiso eda amansa nyina se ewo support eni Nkoranza amode ma aposifo na womuye womatuma ewo kwampa so pepepe DCOP kwasifori Director General Public Affairs Ghana Police Service and nsa secretary yasia wadi epia bonte overkwesi
enti police for HSCC ade wo mabomodi ama asumdwe abaye Nkoranza mo da so amuguso wo ye nyo betimi bia senia bibia be boko e wo honum sei anopa ye gusu na chese ya transi ye be ko Nkoranza kiaki ni akwa hese ne hositie
Ghana muntie na mansanya so adawroko fiaman homene so ejiji tonton sansan ewo need 100.9 FM
Rana Okabibi
anti nipa sex na eprai no wo mo se ba ko awu ento of kwesi na tese bullet no ana wo mo tuni bi na ka nipa no ana na live bullet nso ana anti wunya empanimfo ana wabisabisa wo mo ama yafse na your live bullet and na wo mo to this disperse crowd no ana say ebia na ye di hunahuna nipa ni bia
akasma be do na non-swabo need 100.9 Ghana muntie dwumedie suno asogwe na ye pese ni opani ba ko di sa asemi hu komo kakra enkani no emrashe bedwani ogina ho ma ye Nkoranza North no asanso ye former deputy defense minister honorable Derek Odro major retired na yemusa no ne ekoso ewo Nkoranza den na watefa ho den no onim DNA betimi aye ma asumdue etimi aba honorable yada se mo akwa baba ni TFM so anope
yeah me Yoseminia
so bibi abakọ de
oh bibi adedin
Nkoranza ne ekoso die na wate die na abi aba be council die na onim fa ho
yo minia me da se enra achi na ba bedru Nkoranza free and client bedru Nkoranza na me bedru ye no tia na amanfo kana me se kukuru no mu aye beja meburu no asori agina se wo mo adamfo omunia omude hye ba ko police for kwachi no on the 25th of last month almost suspected say we armed robber he o ma kwachi no na 25th no anadwo no a wo de no APA say wo de no kotachiman ye o ma te akuduru ano no wo mu hu no wo ani ba bi a wo so ano se gisam ne say akwara no onye armed robber na adinti no ma ade atono so ya armed robber na de ti ye ne say dipa no wo Yankomra regional police commander regional minister any principal kukudam ni adi nyina naba de IGP anu asema ba se nipa no a ombechi no no wo omkochi ni ado ena omde no koye enti na ababru no omonti ase yi enye de dai di kanya nipa ewo principal ntem ni kra me nipa be akoro be miensa omoye o man te ho hwe
ewo Nkoranza ho
yes ewo do ha sel onkoche nipa no yo mo na ase nipa no wo sel ho nti na mbegu na ani abri pa nti enura na Nkoranza enyo omo hwehwe tiles no nya be egbowura police station awo Nkoranza eleduafo da ho nyina president o nyina ko ni ehye womo police for no document wo police station ho nyina now ensem no akwai one ensem ka bebre na gise hwehwe mu pa ne betimi ahunu bi se police for yi anu asem ne se womo an Robert bi ena womo ni womo de ebo ani ewo kakra bi na ofri Nkoranza North eba Nkoranza South esi eho no womo de bo ani ena omo atututuo ebe mu ema omo edwane na omo yese omo akọ hwe ba bia atututuo no course no omo hu se bag bi da wa laptop bi da ewo mu na omo bia ye na omo hu se laptop no eye sa brantie no a omo kọchi no ne laptop no nto omo hwe ya no nko hu se ni fie ni ba bia odani ti anadwo no da suo mu no nko kọchi no ena omo de no ekoye akwa nso anadwo no se de baburu fo kan se bra wono se ofiri kwa no so eba anadwo no woni armed robbers bi ehiai eba nyankopon nko anko mukum no nti onyakwa adwane na wo baae no na no gisem pa ne se Nkoranza police for ni bi ka armed robbers no ho a isa adwuma no enu nti no na akwakwa asem na ko ye hu enu mu na mbaburu no kira police for no ehwe akwa ikokọchi no womo abeti a yese akwa no wawu enti womo nti ase yiye kura nipa no womo chese onya aromba ena nkrofo no principal so chese no akwa yi aromba etuo na tutu ye no nkore na laptop eda ho womo hwe ya ni usu se no ka ho eno nkwache ye kwashi amanfo nyina ebusa ne se na wo kwa akwa ya akro no ba na do laptop no ya de na ekwa akukugya no ho enti no ansam na ye bebre na kwanya akwa no fu na ne maame ekire se ampa o ma bedru bia na dwene o ma be chi no no na principal woni mba akopa woni abemo anu ba be wo fufuo die wo fie eka ho no ma be chi na nadwe no enti hefa ene wo na ta be no wuye na ni funu e wo hefa enti asam na kwakwa ensem bebre oti principal anu ade anu a donko na no anu where center of the whole issue no onu no wuye e said enya bosrem ka wawu mo je se wawu wo muntimi ehuru ba bia wo mundi ni funu akwakoto enti no de ya hwe ne se nka abodwobre ebeba Mabunu no bofu ya kwaya wo yentra wo ni ade no akwakọ ye bebre a se ye tie no enra ye se nipa ba ko ato nipa be du enso kurampo na pepra ebinum de so critical wo mo am de anya critical ye titi wo ma discharge wo mo entu sisi a ko be yedu na ebi nso ato na wo musa adoppo ade no a sabe adwirade ne ye yenti no obi a mpese wo ka sanity issues enu nti no musa o si o gisa doctor na betimi a kire ndi e won Nkoranza na principal ba ya ba wo mo hwe ma baby maburu na bode chenku bia no wo mo ebo mo di dispense wo mo out a dispenser method a wo mo use ya dispense wo mo ma bebre ekoi da fe wo hu se na principal ni abrinti no wo mo nyina ahwete ambo the ties am to ye ade cha no pe nyina egu Nkoranza abonten so enti de esi Nkoranza eno no they say agisa hwehwemu pa na betimi a kire se the principal kano na enokre anasa the maburu kano na enokre obi eni wo betimi a kire because nipa no a no wasem no amkoche no anadwo no a ono nko am de no kọ no yenti amakoche no nipa no amkoche no ene ba na kire se akwa no ya aroba enti no gisa hwehwemu pa betimi a
Police for Krata on the beto abontiano pay ya kan bia di amatie for no. Womo say the situation is under control and police have deployed extensively at Nkoranza and its environs. And senior police for can say bibia no boko hon sia. Send tie ni omo kan ade abetime di ho dance say bibia boko and na police form say bam before ba be gukrum honum sin pa senate.
Adwirane Nkoranza ebohye enti de si wa adwirane obi anim enti se etututu obam na se bambofo eba sabe baby a opebia na unima na eso do trifa because ahwe ya na wo so akoye victim well emi ase na nipa akomi no so be ka ho dia then ya papa enti o na
Arabo amsa ahoma no nti unna ho position ni kakra ma me na me hwe etwetwesi. Yeah, ahoma ni twetwesi nti na me se dan ho kakra ma me. Yeah, me too.
And they said, yeah, the good no mabuba. Ama regional minister nyina ba ha be hwe ye. Ya niema jesemu. Obi ahunu ba bia obi afa ye. Enti no na ani eden ekozi se bambofo no reinforcement free other police stations district ba ya mbeboa ye. Said be ya niema beto edin no. Said emu adwo but akoye nantwibini ahweni ya principal e wo ha na amanfo akotu o so sa profoi wo betra ha endasai na wo twesai se de be ya enima beto di na kwa be ne oyefa so e de aye regional minister regional police commander eni panifo aka ho nyina e bai enso enima ntimi antenta
Empachi o mi musa wo
I can say enima beto di ansa because obi a so suro ni nkwa
Oye Penia also wore a Potem Honum saying because why a former defense minister, former MP in Nkoranza North, Osha police for Krata with the two Jana, near Mebunu Yeno, Fat Omukomo described as barbaric, and Minium Yadrin said, Yamransem say no, Nyasani, the Yabu my, the Titi of mine, say BBSC, money police for Yadrin, by a Monra police station, na and Ukrantino, or more womoda cells. Na moma wo mu nso muntimi enwane omunyo mutri ni dim no munwane na ye kwa akosese niema mehu videos ni bi hwe amanfo cars police for cars ya sese no dia na mo ka kire mamu no ni sa nyamransem no so awom so mo ye.
Hello.
Yeah, honorable.
Yeah, minia violence in any form be anywhere ya papa. Peaceful demonstration now we are and yeah nkrata emukura no emre amakwai as violence so say bibi anu nya wa na atoye police station nya wa na usi ye nya digi eto awon kansamemu eno mde boaye anu buafu na so ko sai niema sai japade niema
Jefom Fanche na I'm say ahomanu munti ye be say be betimi afre Honorable Derek Drew Major retired Nkoranza North former MP Nkoranza North or Sanso former defense minister deputy defense minister and ye bomodian wo ma ye mpenifo a wo mo ye Nkoranza honum say ne ekosui ye gi kakra nso efie ye mpenifo anope enkoma me ni die bada ahomanu ennim wan emu ye twitwiri etwitwesi ni ade ye hwese ye nsaka na ya to aso
Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie
Bibi Sansibio, Nkoranza, Yanyamuwa, Neguya, Montia, Momoya Hobai, Mokuya, yes, you are some Munkuya, Momoya, and Amukuya.
Sinipianya Mom. Yeah, must see a best police now. Answer for Kubuyan and Anufi. I'm an animal hands of Faraso. Until IGP, better than a premium, and send out in Pakra and one on them. Now, who said, and Pasa Youth, Yanaya. Yeah, to say, yeah, Dom Baku, Esnapem, Sabakuya Maya, Yanaya. Tia Pasa, my son, Ghana, who said, Yanyabre, Yanyana Betina, or my final column. So you conform, make a chance of conform. Yepenon. Obia to my good I didn't hear. I tell you go for Yepenon. Yes, you are back. Yes, you are up to now. Yamayo, no clue. So who are back at chair? Or we are some Yanaya.
Ghana Montie na mansanya so adawroko fiaman homene so ejiji tonton sansan ewo neat 100.9 FM adawroko fiaman homene so ejiji tonton sansan ewo neat 100.9 FM.
That's what it is. Yedasu go so anape yensanka honorable so yen twaso na yenyi ensem no bi who there go see. Okay. Well, so Yansaka, Honorable Derek Drew, Honorable Facha Humanity Koy.
Yo.
Na Mimusa so far near what here because Funini Bia Yehu, Bram, maybe one police for this year near to popo. A live bullet and a rubber bullet. Dear, I wouldn't fast side to two.
A live bullet, a rubber bullet, as a car, and for Nipan Hospital. And now, speculation said, in Nipa, back on them, you know. And it's a rubber bullet to crowd a woman. I always say, live ammunition, a bomb.
But police report no so far mo release no chi say bia onim bibia yenim oman ka say
bibia ma out
oman ka say bia tuo bi na kan obi oman ka ne sa
bia me gina ya anasa me wono mente no say from so omo me bunu anu asem be up as or share us a bit on Hong Kong. Into just a more ethical party, no front line for no Ancasano, and 80 the accurate information.
Just a doctor for the crash will be on me to confirm say a live bullet and I be no more so one person back as
oh, if you want more paper, no more work around because of a dry issue, you know. One more one check around person be able to once kutupa no matter yet. Na police for any betimi actually. Na obi a bullet aka no and now doctor for nso na ebetimi actually say bullet ya boy you know enye rubber bullet and I say a rubber bullet and a can no ma wo pira ye. Nti say obi atimi awu a rubber bullet bo obi a wontimi ento amunumu ha e bia pira no ne ho de be twitwire. Ne mom say live round efa wo mu na pie so obo okoko na kokko pie chire hey rubber bullet I say obi antimi confirm say because about sa na amanfo nyina edwane obi apese wode no kobo adwa say de be ya enko say wotede da no kura ele tuo koka no ndu dem ano akopa hwese akose say de be ya nemom de ya kan say that day adwade no si ye no nipa ba akopa na wuye da ma ko ye yente wase ye be se ni ade no wontimi ni apasifo wano ni abototo ne tai hie no ana wo betimi aye nanso no namra kwan mu gya de no bibi atokwa atutwa ahwehwe mu ana beba am ye hunu dia etra ko ba sa nipa no wadi kai wawu wokọ bibi ani we betimi di sa nipa na sa ba de why demonstration yes aye nemom ensahwe enkrofocus ya shika enti sabi papa no enti no to boase da waseba na japade ani akra ya hwere e bra asamka ba ko pe na asi no ya doso organ hapa enti o se to boase nura wo hwe anya Nkoranza mabunufo nko a na wo mu di sa adwuma no enti pa bebre hunu ba bia mabunufo wo mo aye rasta wo mo free fa ebe gu Nkoranza kromu a na wo mo anya atese na eni brown eni pa no kwa free.
Right, again, I'm sure say anope ahumano fiha ko Nkoranza and once I say fiha ko London yet me of course mumma ahumano emunti o communication companies ya mumwayo mumwa kakra no so aba pa osimanso
ensem ko atwiko bata esum se dontwe no dumaja esum Ghana munti adwumadie so eye neat
Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie.
All the sampa Kasia bo Kowaka Tamunsa Amaya se Kasia Waye
Onye yimu no pretrodo Kamadine kamadine bo
Nita fe
Mama yentie Kasia Waje 100.9
Kwesi Bonkwe.
We completed 2019 till now. We've not been posted. And now, how the economy is going, no man will pick you and then you are not working, you are unemployed.
I'm from all the way from Boku to this place just because of the posters. I have sat in the house for 3 good years.
We are pleading on the government to post us now. We are tired of sitting at home. Our parents are single parenting and they are suffering. We have siblings too that they are taking care of.
MOH is being discriminative. Some of the 2019 batch, we access the portal on the same day with them. Are at their post, working now, and we be in the house.
So, yes, you know, anasi for me yantetie, almost your matne if you be in Fimi and Sunny near Waho. Womunya postings, Ministry of Health for Yenji Munini Akaho. Abra, then round you must have told me. You won't believe it. Enra, the bay juma pa, the pay juma bears and no num. Na Nikako to me car. Abrami do honor Messia. Me car no, to side mirror on back.
Of a question from an opano de Bessie area and number 5.
Yeah.
Assuming number reacting.
Aye. Driver's side mirror no two.
Of a question daytime uncle for boy he cars near the war on mobile to mirror back.
When it's all hurricane na side mirror no to side mirror. Tiano pen am still being fan club so can be function.
Of a question. Reacte ya ye ne MTN for bohu.
Oh, I mean he said me.
Na nkofo e wo honum.
Kabra infoni. To side mirror.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a tobacco. Me say ho na me di besi. Ano pay say makopa case yo na so.
I said the bia ho na odisi. E de bia nso ho na obeba na.
Ai ntimi si oni pa ko no nim say ho na si a. Ma kohye ano pay me si on be fa nkwa abuso ka nkwa so menye bi ahya. Omo de sha me san de abesi ho. On san betu. But moon to one time car. One time car no cry fa nko.
Ipa kro ni buadu. That day time pa to me abetu obi car hwehwe. Wow. Wow.
It's gone.
Nipa kro wa kukudu.
Side mirror no.
Yeah.
Omotuba.
O wa kukudu ya de bokro no pa. Fitia no pa.
General me coffee no mpese ye ya na me roll glass na ba form na ma twimi. Ese okay obi ba mpese.
Of Central Park in New York or Hyde Park. Following the publication of the Forest Cessation of Forest Reserve Instrument 2022 EI 144, there have been reports circulating in sections of the public that the Achimota Forest Reserve, as currently constituted, has been sold and is set to be earmarked and redeveloped into residential enclave. The general public is entreated to disregard these reports as they are false, baseless, and non-factual. Indeed, what the propagators of these messages have refused to add is that EI 144 was published together with the Forest Achimota Firewood Plantation Forest Reserve Amendment Instrument 2022 EI 154, which I'll be making available to you members of the press. So for the avoidance of doubt, President Akufo-Addo, nor myself or his government intends to sell the Achimota Forest or redevelop the Achimota Forest as currently constituted. On the contrary, we intend to enrich the Achimota Forest, revamp it, and hopefully, in the not too distant future, transform it into the likes of Hyde Park of London and Central Park of New York, where Ghanaians can go and enjoy the beauty of nature and forest reserve as it happens in other parts of the world. You will recall, and you may be aware, that the Forestry Commission, under the able leadership of Mr. John Alote, the Chief Executive Officer, have been working tirelessly to reforest the Achimota Forest Reserve. For anybody who has been to the Achimota Forest Reserve lately, you will find that the Achimota Forest Reserve is degraded largely, and we're making a lot of efforts at planting trees at the Achimota Forest Reserve. So, with all the strength I can marshal at my disposal, the Achimota Forest Reserve remains intact. What EI 144 does is to make the portions of the land acquired as far back as 1927 for a forest reserve, the portions which have not been used as a forest reserve, the portions which have been encroached upon since the acquisition in 1927, which had already been granted to the Owu family in September 2013, ceased to be a forest reserve and returned to the pre-acquisition owners.
Okay. So, and come away, so Ababe and Komodiepa, what is Abujinapo, Honorable Abujinapo, or Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, one and what we saw for Honum saying, assembling and said, no, Ababe told Jassel, man, Penin and Ado Danqua Ekufuado. And they be said, hey, who executive instrument to be at say, CCR, Achimota Forest, no, Eddie Fabi, Eddie Ama, and Pennyphobi. And Ebusiabi, Nebisi, hey, Nanado no. Akwakoton Achimota Forest. Nanado oni nebusian for aton Achimota Forest. Enti na ehu akwako hia se mpenifo bechechim. Enu enchechemu ni bi na wote se Minister for Lands and Natural Resources or the airman. But one says idea way questions bi ho no esese nyina ebusa ho. Ukinkan abakwasem about sa Achimota Forest. Ene ye ye ade asese ese de ye. Eni ebedu brebi ye hyase se ye twetwe bi ede ye eniema foforo. Apart from near titiu adiko titiu ntie bi aye this forest no ye gifi e bi ebusua na ade hia na ewo munsem. Ye from Owu family. Na ekodu mire bi no MC ebusua no ye se Owu family fo etina ho no mo hwe ya na mo se forest no moji ni amosi mo de be ya na ban ye hu se mo de ye niama foforo bebre ntie be ya dia mfa asase no kura mfama ya na mfa bi mfama ya enti omampanyi dada John Ejekum Kufuor abreso no mo hyase so mo tworo krata na mo de koy enti fiti omampanyi John Ejekum Kufuor abreso omampanyi dada John Ejekum Kufuor abreso ena ebusua na yesi from Owu family no ma tworo krata sa enti omampanyi dada Mills abreso omampanyi dada John Mahama abreso ena ekodu John Mahama abreso no wo mo ya say okay ene ebusua no munji bi na ade ho ne se sa time no mo so mo de asase na fa bi di ma Owu family no mekai sa time na nsem no bi amanfo kan ene no mumu bi wa na mrefi sa time no sa bre na nsonso no Ghana for kan say o manpanyi Mahama oton Achimota Forest enti me nya obi anwawa say bi ene no omo ka say na na do ton Achimota Forest sa time no Ghana for ya akro ya so ye kan e na o mbe kire ye so dabi omo di baba ye ekodian ekodan je park any umbe develop ema investors crab companies omo di batutu dwa sa no omo kan ya and then so yes you makwa ya amendment say bi o masesa executive instrument abem so manpanyi dada minim John Mahama abere so anu nti ema ye de ensase ne bi ye de ma Owu family na enen so omampanyi na ado dan kwa Kufuor ado baaye na ebusua na still no mu bisa so mu hia asase no so that time no what dia na see ye dia na baaye dia na esi etimiti ho na ase e ba ne sen so sa committee a omampanyi dada John Mahama abreso I think say Barbara Esamoa no ye deputy minister for lands and natural resources omuti committee bi ema enu achi no kura no yesi se icon group bi womu no mu win investment ni ade omu si o eye ade ne kura womu ba abaye no park no omu ba abaye no Ghana ye chefa kura womu 55% ena partner no nso no ne de 45% se sa no omu keka kire ye so ena no ya ba beto dwa no nso se na tie so yede because you tie nchechemu no bia honorable Abuji na pode mana Minister for Lands and Natural Resources na I say okay yes asase no da honum say forest ni da honum say na bebi akodu no forest no efa bi honum a ne e ka se yede beye no ye mfa nye enti ebusua no se ne omoji omade enti yede amomo ene yede amomo enti sisi an ebusua no ne omo de beye bia no ene ye nhwe ho as aban sa anase nhihye bi wo honum as oman no tisania omanpani dada John Mahama breso omo yese nka omo ya womo de ma Owu family no ena Owu family no so serve lease ye ebi ma private investors enti ene no ni amose ye no okay the sase na mom ni omdi be bia but omo kire se Achimota Forest no ne kase na ade ye nya hwe ye nse no ye mfa nsanka omo kire se ni nchenchen bi wo hono a eno na omo ede ama Owu family no
obi o ai betumi ya
but you see sometimes politicians for ya kasana ya na mo omuya moti. Politicians sometimes omu ankasa ya na omuya moti. Yeah. Because Ghana told be ana insem no senior baby asese ya de to no. Ya na o de to ho no mu a yempe. Yepe ne se ya ye ka de futumu a ne de aye NDC MPP. Na sa me hwe se NDC for no so mbe kasa. Tom so my din.
O my din.
Barbara Samuel Sisi aso no say Deputy General Secretary ma.
Deputy General.
Emma NDC amanyuko meboa. That time no a deputy Lands and Natural Resources. One or no deputy minister for Lands and Natural Resources.
Me kai say na wo mo so mo de hokra ba ye ekopa. Na dem say sa committee na edi anim kra. Dem so ono na no ye che.
Ono yes, ono no inaugurate committee no.
Yes. Ono na inaugurate.
Barbara ono ye inaugurate committee no. Mommy ehu insem no te say. So dia na koba ye na sa time no e ba ne say na sa nhihye no entimi anya edwuma. Sa icon capital dia ni sa dia ne ba ye. Esi say bia na bibi wo ho a. Na enye because say eye owu family kro ya ene esi omode nsase ni bi di ma sa icon group as dia ade no. You understand? Enti dia ne ba ye. But kabra ma me fa nu si anum say na yenko anwa no so Yeni Honorable Emmanuel Kwejo Ejekum. Wano no ye mrashe bejeni ojama Nkoranza South. Na nimpeso aso ena ne ekoso yi esi. Yeni ni nkomo nyi nchechemu. Honorable yada se mo akwa baba ni TFM so anpe.
Mejo sumenya.
So yehwe mfoni ni bi na yetete nsem no bi so far report ni ensaka no. Na ise ompeso aso honum se huru papa. Dia na abeka wonsa dia na onim. Ye ka se me yeso se won Nkoranza South.
I'm quite sorry, Officer Nora. Me court seven petitions. I was say, wo akolayo. Near Saturday, boom, right? Me not come. Yeah, me to come and say
okay. Does that mean say 50 bra bems are the shasi no ntimi Nkoranza?
Oh, me to me on say me but I die for 3 weeks.
But you say.
I say, police if we be that die for 3 weeks and I've been to me can Ukrainian train. Until now you did the trace a failing. I jabet me a can Ukrainian say, Balcon a colony my petition, sir. I was sending you message to make Nkoranza.
So, Ukasa police for no dada, if you know Macano cra, no craben or maca, and under Dan is saying.
Sister Betche, meaning say winning assembly in there.
Yeah.
Betche Albert 25th. But in a police station and a part 2 a.m. Beko bonnet within 3 hours. Maybe I beko police station or Rebecca train Albert by transfer no
Honorable Pacho. We are member of parliament. Ti ukasa edu echiri papa o se omko chire no omko bo police for no bo ni tuo acho evidence police for ene ko bo ni tuo
police for aboni pa hinti a woda ho sesi a wa police for here ankasa by issue statement no who me say law producer statement in the mouth now read the paragraph 4 of the statement by issue statement say akola about Piabon, Amana, because there was an exchange of gunfire. Akula Befani Fia, only Unisika. They said there was an exchange of fire between them and Akonfobi. I say, I'm Robert. Until Akula, Tiakanakuna. Upa can say.
No, sir, who say,
make an occurrence, Francis.
Oh, sir, Honorable, me beside, sir, unso a member of parliament in Tim Sukasa. Edwetri. Enti unse okase police for no ebom police for say exchange of fire
me say police for babo ni piakunu upa ma independent person and verify babo ni piakunu okay any investigation na Ghana police ni be na any other independent body credible independent body dia or be investigation, make sure the police for Abonitioku.
Okay.
Apart from that, whatever, be checking a bullet a bo akolana. There are people expect around in the world. Opa, mark it on the wall. They never be investigate. Now there's an independent inquiry, trying and checking the bullet a be akolana. Mark it on the wall. Say police for Abonitioku.
Acho when who bullet no? When who bullet no?
No bullet.
When who body no?
No body. There were police for. But they call Holy Family Hospital level. The Chimama Hospital here refused to take the body.
Nti ade na who body who bullet na ade ni slow kakra na investigation because who lidi mpacho honorable mpacho meba because say bia penny ti say na won say ye kasase a eno hye mebunu no kutupane ne omo ye ana
the opese men can say Albert that tifia men can say mpacho ultimately police for here issue statement it's a unibia I can forward it to you now. Albert is not alive.
Statement here statement here now because I have two statement 17 from issue back. Police Professional Standard Bureau, PPSB, investigate the death of a robbery suspect at Nkoranza. That's the headline of that one. And then run so said.
And go to paragraph 4.
Okay, so paragraph 4. Based on this intelligence, an operation was conducted during which suspect Albert Donko was shot. He was rushed to the Holy Family Hospital for medical attention, but he was pronounced dead on arrival. Okay, so police force say one more intelligence in omunhwehwe no operation na e course no say Albert etuo kan no e na omode ne call ye Holy Family Hospital nti omudu honum see no e na ye omoka say we free mu
bese tio free him kan no carry statement in church mu ye twi mu na ye ntie
oh ba honorable say omanche omo say was shot omanche baby efi they didn't statement to say him.
You see, don't protect the club. Just make sure, say the right thing is done. It could be you tomorrow.
Mpacho, ensuring that the right thing is done. And nuntina making because except say uchechi mu Rofuya Makawa based on this intelligence, an operation was conducted.
Albert was shot. Albert Baatio, Bankase Tio Kano, Bessie Baatio was shot. Mpacho ultimately.
Yeah.
Okay. Or say, based on that intelligence, Albert was shot. Based on that, but to Albert, you if it's a different interpretation, you can probably explain it to me.
So you're saying that police for no bonu too?
Well, maybe you want me to, that's the way I present my things. An average Ghanaian, mostly Nipa be brain penokre. So they'll say different. Albert was walking and was moving and no. Albert was shot. That is what, within 3 hours. The Bechini fee. Read the statement. The statement is saying, say, a gun, whatever. No. Albert was picked from home. The funny free fee. And even if Albert was arrested anywhere, there's no law in Ghana. What should I say? Uchinipa bonitiokunu.
So yeah. So Enra, Diana Bayama Mabuni, one police for to biom sambe.
Okay, there's a campaign going on. Say, Mabunosi bepe justice for Albert. Nipa adieni siwo Nkoranza hina bepe mu nokre ehun. Bepe atentere ama ai Albert. Nti mabunu betu good street so beye ai yechre akankasemu. In fact, in the past, make us say Ghana for it could happen say ebia okra okan. Floyd betuni bekuno America. Then you campaign ma justice for Floyd, justice for Floyd. Because we American inti. We are niaje impo Ghana for 1 year vigil. ma Floyd. I'm expecting say Ghana ni bi anso obeye sadie ama Albert. Na ye hunu attentrene because Albert is not here to speak. Albert ni ho se obeka ni sie. Enam se nipa mpese Albert betra ho na waka ni sie nti. Albert is no more. Ghana mremu no e wo se uchi amroba kra. Fanako na fanako court. Na court enchire se asumasi woye kromfo. Na when no woye kromfo. Uchi nipa within 3 hours. Well, within 3 hours, 4 hours. Well, we see why I attempt. Why we see why should I issue statement say ben more ben say mouth say why I did. In fact, if you read the statement, it's an insult to the family. Trying to trying to stop the armed robbery one. It's an insult to the family and the intelligence of these people, these Ghanaians. It's an insult. That's what I say.
Yeah.
So, me, I'm campaigning. I'm a campaigner. We need justice for Albert. We need an independent, inquiry. We need an independent investigation. We don't want the club to investigate the same club. Definitely, you're a club member, so you defend. In Ghana, where we say police ni ana say police club remember be aye boni bi ana we kunipa bi ama be de na court as prosecute no pen. Ama criminal charges against him. Never. OCBR, there's the same statement. Intimacy, we are compare the statement that has been issued on Albert and compare the past statement. What is the statement? Pacho, any past statement issued by police pen, Pacho?
Oh, yes, of course. I mean, who be paying back to.
What do we compare Asham and the answer? Send me Asham and the Becano, no way, so send a Becano. Pacho,
oh, because details, no, you if you can, but a similar pattern. I mean, so of course they have to investigate in the account. Yeah.
Thank you. And also in the past, all the statements in the past. Look, if you have somebody in your custody, it is your responsibility to take care of the person, to protect the person. It is your responsibility. You don't just go and kill somebody and come and tell the family, say, Albert, there was an issue. Why who say in Ghana, Nipansa to you? But why who be paying? Obi a on create you to me exchange the fire with you. So do you understand the statement?
Justice, no, more pen in the form of say independent inquiry. Yempe body
yes.
Be.
No and criminal charges against whoever might have caused this.
And now, any convener of Justice for Albert, Donko Edin Komo, and I walk say Albert, Niobeka chair, say Nebushian bra, and your tono to them fans, I'm robbery, Okoto Munin, your Kahono. HSA, when you arm robbery now, Okoto Munu. Na police ni bi ka ho na no ye ni convener ni din komo si police 45 for bear 6 omunimum Albert bubo mu din omunyina ka ho say and make us say no ye see omunyina to wure mu omafi Nkoranza ho say no kure what is asemi
pastor mate ni hunu ye ba mate se ba janko but then police for anso asema be kan say enye Nkoranza police ni yes operation but a different police ni yes operation. But then Albert Mame so say, I'm a baby fan of everything. And Nkoranza police will become. You see, the statements are many within the police in Ankasano Krano. Let me account 3 statements or 3 different statements. Me Ankasaba actually. See, we are not in good time. We have to sit up well. Abiwe ebibe to me and see, a bit to me at all. Albert today, I was saying the trust some way so. I was saying to me the trust. I was saying Ghana sorry now your campaign. Say yes, we need the police. Nobody is saying we don't need the police. We need the police, but the right thing must be done. This is what we are campaigning for.
Oh, woman himself, Rexeg Asia was asking me near Cosso, or a year in Nkoranza. Minim say, Bia, what home popue, so far nya ebi ampenfo wo mu sinkonya no nkoma wo mu die.
In fact, respect Emma the friend is saying the tenancy. Now the detail of bank and here.
Okay.
I'm told they said they will investigate. In fact, professionally, the statement I wanted from even the police to calm situation down was that we are assuring the family that there will be an inquiry or there will be an investigation in this matter, and we'll come out with the funding. But now they can say or arm robber. You have finished with the investigation. But what am I saying there?
Mhm.
And I know so many
Go so I'm saying a suspect.
What's it?
I'm sure a suspect.
Who are you going to investigate now? You have come out already to say that Abbott was the armed robber.
I see.
You were targeting.
Yeah, and TCC no I'm say law and order just say bibia dwo ye Nkoranza no abasa say call so na police for nipa ba ko crave.
Another person has been killed.
Yeah.
Live bullet. Standard of policing.
Oh, so nia ofiri mu so live bullet ne kan no.
Aye, me nia wo de wonim ne ekoso Ghana.
Enti na no pay ma frɛ o mi busa we.
Wonim ne ekoso Ghana.
Enti na ye busa wa no pay.
Opa mesra send the videos in here bro. Ten.
O wa no pay say my bobo ni bi eno but me video na me on me hu say ABI kobo but nia wonim ni say yes live bullet na ball oni pa ko no. Wow. So next you mo be nsia minim say ni pensia ni nyina live bullet count because yes you mo so me prepare in critical condition and pay na ye ni former MP from Nkoranza North Honorable Derek Odru no catches yes those other 5 no can also critical condition send it here send what nia what ni say
nia Martin say best to be the hospital afini me ko akoshemia I'll go and visit them at how far how dear I feel me I'll not be able to say much about that particular one. But then Bompire saying Uncle the best ben Kwambechebe. Then so at least then near Kosovo Ghana.
And I'm say Omati 2 suspects. Minim say bia constituency no mabo amane nipa mienu ayachiro mu unimom.
Dabi minim say ba 2 on what crime? Armed robbers.
Almost statement from the buy no almost see 2 suspects have so far been arrested in connection with the attacks and are in police custody. All other persons involved in perpetrating this barbaric act are being pursued to face justice. Inti almost say almost says niama call police station
okay then I think it's in connection with the demonstration yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm not aware of the arrest.
Okay.
Definitely they will be able to arrest you. Definitely.
Na Albert Ankasa no unim no in person we share da abrante unim.
Yeah. He's my brother's son, so he's my son. Me akani me boni nti oyeme ba me nkasa oyeme ofase oyeme ba.
Unua bema me fan say unua bema Ankasa ne ba.
Pepe. Me brother penny ba nti oyeme ba. Me boni me nka brofo semse oyeme nephew ni.
Wow. And today na betimi aka fa no because na police for the two no so you say oyoba Albert ye nipa ben se mi busa.
Oh, Albert ya kola onam Nkoranza or tonim pabwa. Apart from that I think say oko gym koye gym inspector. Apart from that minim say oko technical school on Nkoranza. This is what I know about Albert. My son. He's my brother's son, so he's my son.
And round so be daddy again yani convener Justice for Albert Donko edin komo say or ye multi choice installer so inti no so ye adwuma no bia o ye minim say onim say o ye say adwuma no
not too sure about that.
Okay.
Or install it.
Okay, because
I'm not too sure, but me so much.
I see. Enti o brother ne ba onu odi kan what also saying
Albert, I think he might be my brother in his second or third born.
Okay. Now, brother, how dear?
Baby, unfortunately, my brother, so waka baby.
Tinma mean Albert, my men or Tiasi.
The poor woman is the one taking
care.
Well,
okay, all right. Say unam kwanso ko constituency ni mu ye be jao na me sure say odu ho a chie bi e besa ba ni abedi nkoma no pe ye das pa wenyan ho abotre na wa cheche nsem so aman. Right, let me show so. That's Honorable Emmanuel Kwejo Ejekum. Imrashe bejeni ogina ho ma ye Nkoranza South. Anope ni ekoso wo ye Nkoranza na ye gi nsem no bi. Me sure say enkomo ekoso e boa ma wotimi ti niam no bi ase. Yet in crime. But the Nina so the brow. Pepe Saniano.
And some of quote to call Bata, a sum said don't change Maja, a sum Ghana Montier Jumedia so, a neat
19 minutes na non watch abo. Need 100.9 Ghana Montier Yanope Jumedia Suno Asugwe. Oti and Kafi a ship house at Bekan Junction. And rock on for now could to beside me Robaco. Man can't jump a Ghana. Because I confirm Shashi so movie and yende. And yen and Abakatem so Ghana, I see, or Moku to beside mirror. And also, I see here, part of pay.
I know that Bene a doctor beer.
I didn't ask me by many days.
I'm going to say, I'm a doctor beer. I'm say, obedient. Did you wear cra? As one or so. In Roya Crami, a different one I met. And to what tea and or friend Nippon. And I say, now when I would me dinner, I say, talking to you, do with the Hukakrana head.
And Rana, a young could be streaming. And I'm still okay, yeah, except my mobile and my mobile Johnny and Ra. And to my Sandy Aquacusio.
Overquesia, say, you'll be son of
Nim Cramiano Pen, I'm sure, Mamma Franco. Any opinion about Cotios is sorry for that. For Bodia, Panoquantua.
Because Debbie and say Antoine because we are no good or report to my into and Odia.
Ghana Montier, Ghana Montier, Ghana Montier.
So, Yanko Manosuna and Ran come back on Subetoja, a man for the Hunkoma, and yes, you are my penny and other Danko Kufado. Wakoton Achimota Forest. Enti Enrano and Central for Shimu Ekoso. Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. Edin sem editor Jachichimu. Honorable Benito Owusubio, a Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. Anope, yenene nkomo muzan so man panyin na ado danko Akufo-Addo aton Achimota Forest ana. Honorable Yadasimo akwa baba Neat FM so.
Yo, Majimoso ne MONTIE for ABOAGYE.
Boko Honorable now so e.
Oh, Nyankopɔn adom yɛ hɔ yɛ.
So, Enra Ghana hanim saying beja, na ideja, na social media so titru and common no say si ko bra executive instrument. Say 144 beto dwa na bi say, "Hey, o man panyin na ado danko Akufo-Addo, ni na ebusuafo akoton Achimota Forest." Senia na me chire mu no, mu ye nsemfo nchire mu, but enyo bia no ate nsem ne bia no pe ni die mu a. Ye pese obua na yetimi ti ase nsem no senia na ebi ka no say, "Enokure o man panyin na ado danko Akufo-Addo waton Achimota Forest ana."
Yo, ABOAGYE we dia dafi. So ma ye kwan se ntimi cheche. Na ye be se Enra ye sia che ne se die wo kan ya. Na die wo mo ne se mo de tu no through social media no. Ke be so mo se no mo de tu no. Na nka wo mo fa executive instrument ni ye do na ye no ento abote. Oh say through Ghana yamba no emre bia aban ti be through executive instrument no na be emma parliament no so ka yamba na mienu na call for publication and the true publication e dey na chese ni mienu da ba be public knowledge enti baako yi 144 and about so 154. Nanimienu was released together. And she said, "Will be for a year first one, That is Akuban say, and now set title no forestation of forest reserve. And Nipana Kaya was a time, like I told a year Achimota forest. Then what kind a year the same impropriety I put it for no kind go through various paragraphs, maybe Mona, Ubemus and yes, I the woman said, you bet the man, they didn't say, but quite a chicacrea. And I said, a year in 1921, Gokus are buying. Eddie, as I say, if we a bushaphobia, no one can hire from family. And or the year at Motor School. A year 1927, therefore, I didn't know. For Sadi, as I see the car, and no, dear, or say, or the Bayer, a year forest and wood lot. Study a Bayer school, no, a Bayer firewood, and fuel, I hope the Bayer a Juma, at school. Some now. Can you be any home? It is via firewood in the idea. In 1930, Anna was signed a year or 31. I know that year. Saka say there was in 1927 now the year wood in the forest reserve. They say the year was the forest reserve. Now, a year 21 year no, that year. Here in Pacifica, your friend compensation. Name 27 year no. What the forest reserve no, and no dear. When Tia Pacifica ma ebushia. Now it's 2007. And a year Sabushia old family. Almost yes, almost petition. A year a buyer not a buying also. A year. Pampering for a pencil. It is our buying so as simple. Every day, say, as some homo can here, as some are to Busiane can say, the best is Abra. And Sarsia down. The move for water. Uncle for SCC 9 any idea of one. One was a year. Candiano, a buying edgy as I say, so the year as you may dear. Now, buying it in the cassia. As I see a buying no edgy, you know, for the year forest reserve. And yeah, no, who know. It's a year Achimota forest reserve, and yeah, no, a buying edgy. So I see the brave Edda one, and no, no, not a count.
Okay.
Na abusiano so ya ntio mo Pacifica. So aban any enkonfu yi so ayenkruti ewo asase no ye deda ho. Aban die na de netimi aka se ebi ene gempa. Sanso na ebi ni one ba bi a forest commission head office. Any ba bi a eye equity one any sa line so wo ba nyina. What you are here? Na abusian ye ti omo Pacifica na we esia. Na abusian ne petition na chese wo mudika. What you are here?
Yeah.
Nunti abaino in 2008 on the 4th of November omani omatinase sign agreement. Mono na abaino free. So in 2011 abaino fufure abaino no. And sa ebusianya susu esa petition here. Say, asema no bubusa no. Womo say aban na waba no. Entoa so na aban na susu emwa wo na ompata wo. Enunti in 2011 no aban no through omo then minister. Omo setting up committee. Committee no so area semuno omo de betu just say first na omo busa no legitimate na by ne for so say omo fi say ebusia no yampata until on 5th September 2013 abaya no also president John Dramani Mahama my executive approval was say, first of all, the more a year forest reserve now, I cannot buy near Nanino, a year Eco Park. Eco Park in a car, and yes, a dear for park, one now football park. Eco Park, no, a year, the big say, Uko London, and now say New York, London for High Park. That's when New York of Washington one Central Park. Now, a forest, Nemum, a says you must study a bayer, if I bet me a cum, aqua jogging, if you bet me a queer picking. Etima Kotla, Colabet, Yako, Aqua, and no, at Unti, and the zoo, no crano, the zoo, no, at the core on. So the bayer, the Betima develop zoo, no, Danko, for still, Aqua, that is a forest. And yeah, Omoma, a Bushafuano, a Sassina, a Dahono, and a for Afam. And Oma, a year lease, yes, sir.
And Pacho Honorable, any dear one, who which me Jack Crana, Mimusans and be and son what was aquanim. Okay, so back one person Bissan said, oh, a Busiano. E.T. Bem said 2007 now, almost shas, yes, or more trocrata petition. The Acomoma Penny that Johnny de Cumcufono. Cratano, one busa say, one per compensation pay. And now one more per and sassy, but you busa say, no more per compensation pay. And now no more per sassy. And now more pay me no compensation, yes, sassy.
Or not dear, or so per per compensation.
Okay.
What you are here.
Okay.
Now, can you say, a buffet now? And then Achimota assassin the honor. What is it? A year over young fan 400 and something hectares. What translate here backward into a year over 1,000 acres. We see who value. Now what can say? Who can water and there is the budget, no budget. What you are here?
Okay.
He said, "One fun and a current going letter." Now, I mean, the it is in the case. The idea for fun and China down. The man and no making up a town manner. How much you two, dear? Yes, but usually. A Bushiani Basse, almost Pempata, as I say, in lieu of compensation.
And Pacho, so executive approval man penny that 2013 John Mahama Mino. I don't know na EI I won't know ewo ana ya nye bibisa. Oh, ahomanumu aye bibibi kakra ma mente onini ye papa. Uh-oh. Hello. Hello. Honorable. Yeah. There be Pacho any dear yeah, honorable. There be anti honorable Benito Biu Usubu Neneno. Ma mema producer herself yen sabetimi aka ne biom a na we de won cheche mu kakra emfama yen na ehu hia pa sa eye enkomo ya ba betodwe Achimota first ye enkomo yi ni se ye ton eni ne ake ye sure se o cheche mu ogusu na ahomanu mu enti papa honorable
Nami no mami ya no for my executive approval.
Okay.
Oviye na by ne ema 3 leases. I buy my 3 leases what you are here for 99 years.
Okay.
Tenure.
Okay.
What you are here. Tenure the assassin nama. Yes. Now old man lease for 99 years here. Nipa no obetimi akọ assassin. Okono okofa asase ni ya ade a wontimi enye ene se ubetimi agida ubetimi ayidi awo na wontimi nya ne se obi odi be mani dia na se nipa ne koso okofa krata Any panapim. But name was in the diamond. What you are
Mhm.
No sign baby a one more a walk family no a woman sir. Now yeah I can be him and they say baby a yake and no and cat forest reserve now many we name say Achimota forest did you. Ain't he? Hey ben ya say a bushani assist here the amount one not as the other woman answer you with it. And no and now a buy we see there be. Mama ye nchire baby a current Achimota forest no edano. Then ye krata entusu entre aye na di aye ebusia de e na ye ni at first there now. Ile sani plano e koso kwa amende and pentia yaye.
Honorable Ahumei Muami.
Enti adia e aye ne say abai we rather a protective forest reserve na e da ho. That's prosperity. You push to a year, yeah, shall say 3 jobs, a year, the job, the council, the they say, you know, both 10 years, wow. Ghana, diplomatic corps, and now, a little, the Diana, that's the still be a DPA woman. I'm not waiting. For you to say, I hear one on the person for Santa. Oh, them, yes, in before. And now, Catan on the 2 Jano. I can't pass. The new I expected Jano. Argentina, woman. Naba, couldn't one and
Honorable.
Yes.
In the past, some of the stories now about this will be Icon Group will be a COK in Shishabi or Honum seeing a co park in the Kahono. I know dear Abino any Moshe.
I can go so can
Honorable, baby, I want I am saying one of them wa me a yarn to chase. I think that I saw on your honorable communicating now, you because Yantishi cry and common so I didn't and come on who here a chunk of it and shed anti and seminal. It's for me, I shall say, more so Montishi cry.
Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie.
All the same papa. Kasia bo. Kowaka temunsa. Amaya se. Kwesi ABOAGYE.
Onye yimu. Nukretrodo. Kalagile menkamadile bo.
Nita fe.
Mama yentie. Kwesi ABOAGYE 100.9.
Kwesi bonkwe.
Yeda sugusu ye hwese bia ebetimenya ahoma emote na yetimini honorable Benito Osubio mrashebe jino jama Achuma Nwabiyeja North Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. Yes, honorable ye hwese bia CCRD bia nkomo no betimi emubetia. Yeah, now cheche mu Icon Group ye sa nkomo we no.
I can no. No one echo park na me boss. Yes, but one was say agreement now money of sign. Now I can know over a year forest now portions into an apple park. Maybe yes, one almost show a year financial support our more. Yes, MIS to say a year. Sabu sikana umo cancer umwa umbeti biya sa tumano umwo dina. Apart from that, na condition president this so account. So million na sana. Yachimi apna so ama umo apo inside that for here. And although say almost sign list ma umo no. Right now no be no. Yeah, ma umo enko mo. Because yeah, more satisfied. Yeah, no man umo can so better. Umbetinya until so betinya convince here no. Yeah, ma umo ko.
Okay. Minim as at that time no stories ni bi I can na say through the proposal by the forestry commission no. In share with ASR ICAN capital no na Ghana shares 55%. Na private partner which is the ICAN so 45%. What can we see nyama bi ho no say dan kan sie ni ntia call ho no say me pese me busa say whatever arrangement CCI wa enu nti no aban kire so kiwa yen asase as a forest reserve yen say na tie in na yadima owu family no so no enu so nie ene ne account no meti say wo minister no anchechim na no de ma no na akoye to say okay well as to how owu family no onipa kom ni be deal no onipa kom be stabilize to no and their buying yede asase na mo ye ni ho hwe pacho sa na tie
the woman say yeah even a year partners with the executive instrument 154 no only 144 no Kenya. The better said, "Dia, Omo Eddie Assas no, I won't no Ebeyano must at least conform to the integrity of the forest."
Okay.
And the woman said, "What say who could develop here? What do you call here? And then we let you because the way they are forest now we are here we are therefore they affect the forest." And no, the express permission of the Minister for Lands to be able to develop that area. And still, the amount of buying out to me.
Okay.
Start buying bit in check said the right thing will be done.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But Claire Hanum say, ma'am, so Nampese me who say. CCR yes, when we say nyomo baby must conform to the integrity of the forest. Say awachichi my mind, but no crazy okay. As you only like okay, almost stabilize to company where and we find who ana yebewa shares womb to say na making kind okay. Nanka insisia ye ni I can for you 55%, private partner 45%.
BB as no I can agreement. And then the home, and that's no old form. And the Mayan family no emo. So I can the idea. I buying under the agreement, I buying a stakeholder.
Okay.
Yes. And the unknown idea. I buying through the representative forestry commission. And a Beya Jumano.
Okay.
That's what you are here.
Okay.
And Pocurano, that's a release. Oh, yeah. Is something like a forest concession. What you are saying, to tell the Amatimba company, a coin say one put on the forest. So, kinds are company, yeah, can I say, what would be secondly, you obey the woman, a forest officer, a sanction approve, and sign what you are. But you own for the idea. This is 1 million development. And one now. Development now, the proposition by you. It is a disrupted integrity affecting the integrity of the forest. What you are here.
Okay.
Two different issues. Intimate family, and they are can for the edimo. But I can be a papa. He said, provisions in a more provision precedent, and then normal also, Omonia, and don't be to me, and what a layer and all can say, so more contact.
Minim se bia betimi aboan a etiefo yetie bia ye de ama owu family no fa potin because bia me fan say Achimota forest ufri interchange honum say no de ba Noga Hill honum say e de fan che honum sa kwa esur honum say na bia odi afa Achimota school honum gimpa na oni nam honum say fa side na CCA na forest no dey na ye maintain because yenim say amanfo bi so fa opposite the forestry commission honum say no mo so mu remu amanfo ko bom paye ho no ne kankan ho nyina no nti fa sa say bia betimi aboa ya
betimi aka na say ehu no won so gipa no si baby forestry commission no head office no si baby what you are here nti young fans eba edimu ho no towards the highway and Pocrano report of the committee specifiers towards the highway and I'm saying human development equipment for and I am from Market Michiano.
Intimate fans say Ben Noga Hill honum.
Yes, the Bay affected forest Nankasa. Because in this way, who could have forest Nimu and answer where what you are here. Bisana.
Okay. Inti Ebia betimi abase ko mbesi dan kra honum say no nya dia affected the integrity of a forest no mewa.
Sana I know na the sana a committee million national. Say now kind of more report in no more yajima. Much say you make sure say what the manner. This all money idea they affect the forest. Rather than the idea human activity what that. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, minim say bia bibi ho abepese hu ayem musa wetimi dia to otherwise na say
Ghana for enko makuma ento mule. Bibia sa eniwo. Achimota forest and many will in media. And media impact. I see what. A year from 2010, the phone up of Wasu Edia. They say in year or no, a year. It's the big Yankee big year. Oh, so you be a big forest, no such a net yet to know. Because they say I am degraded. I am shrubs. I am shrubland. Forest, young free like forest. The Kakwaya, and the same acquired here. I was here, man, done it quiet, papa.
Where the oka ye kwako duen ye. Bibi kakra say etwetwe so kakra ne say kiaki forest ni nchenchen ya ye de man obohuna o ma bedwiri ndua ni na gu na wo mu si dan no ma ba be pevu ho nyina na ye so aya etukwan de bia na meka mesi oke etukwan kwa abrochiro no be bia na unam soro abeka say eye kwaye o mu hye kwaye because dan ni kro mu si a na ndua sisim yanso ye de bia na edwiri ndua nyina egu na fi afsode na esi edua ndua na forest nchenchen yes okay human development akachi minim say na okay not affecting the integrity of the forest what chechim minim say eni mbra so ndua obi atimi twadua gu kekekwa but baby honum so ntimi ntwadua keke sao ba he hanum de osode ya no otwetwa ndua no atwadua no atwa free no obi anka hwenkire no honorable
yeah make say I am the association Ghana for I am environmentally conscious. If you say, I'm saying, oh, I know be afraid in ministry. We check the hour. It's a move far, it's living echo yard. But don't call them Italian Siena. If you have to see the only see all affected, then this is here. And we are, and from also the branch to be put on dinosaur. The baby dinosaur. ɛna wɔtwa na deɛ yɛnim ne sɛ saa ɛyɛ activity ni nyinaa mmara kakra wɔ ho a ɛyɛ part of ɛyɛ local government for adwuma ɛyɛ district assemblies no wɔn adwuma what are there it is a yɛn yɛ ministry ni deɛ through forestry commission yɛ deɛ yɛn yɛ tumi no mmara na ɛyɛ Ghana for deɛ ama yɛ no ɛbɔ ɛyɛ forest reserve ho ban. But a year outside the forest reserve, next year, other local authority for one of the man. A idea and saying, yes, started engaging a year local government ministry. You collaborate with Omo. But the idea, a sensitizing a year district assemblies, you know. That's our rule, yes, still Omo and play that rule, really. He said, Omo no, and a war, a year district, Omo na Emma building permit. Omo na Emma finance will be utility dime. It is Emma permit is only a year. Argentina, it is a Omo here say, we plant out the buyer. Plan him on what should I say if you have the young no announcement. Oh, as a finish. Now, Omo here say, who see dime, who be in the answer to a pass. If you say, the acquaintance say, yeah, see that now for a pavement for it is not as a critical concrete jungle. A banner who the chrono, one who wanted to separate now, one them the idea who won't come once. It is a good idea. The idea you push so. Now you will give you a year of course, you put my hair body rule in young past one. The crack a cry that she has here. I'm not saying, one how the will say, I said, be better, Jano, a move fire environmentalist. I say, one more in the year open and how. As I say, Jana and Kakra, Crano, it's yeah, also any environment, don't say, yes, about the environment and all that. Second, of course, yes, so, and now say, what is the war, grant here, the mark here, the bet me, the bet was so I'm a tissue, said, the Omo Yobiano, Omo ever manner conform to the integrity of the forest. Say, at least, so much media, the development in Umbaya, and so much media, the entity, Emma, at least, the protected area, Emma, what not stay green now, you won't know why.
That's Yanopi. Let me sharp, Honorable. Right. Honorable Benito Subio, I am Rashibi Junior Jama, Wabija, North, Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, and pay. No near Dian Comoy. It's for one fine chairs, a fan baby honum saying Yedin Comono, na and Humanomu and Tipapa lines, no pseudonym. Ghana, ya human, your phone lines, you cassa. Na ebua pacho down hokakra chia ho there be yamtio
Montie Ghana Montie na mansanya so adawro kofiaman homene so ejiji tonton sansan e wo neat 100.9 FM
but ayesi e binu de enti e be fan sa because binum so de kran so de enya enti ye de e bi ba mikayo nuanum Nigeria fo e ba no fa electricity omo ba hanum se Ghana ye having yes, should you share? Yeah. Yes, it's hell. And no pay say me ready say me bayana. Me diary me baby see me wana me kaniano point. I'm saying that's all.
Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie.
All the sampa Kasia bo Ko wakata munsa
Onye yimu, no cretrodo, Kalagame Kamadini Bo.
Nita fair,
MONTIE, ABOAGYE 100.9.
Kwesi Bonkwe.
Mama, Boamia, there one crata on Semno.
I was for my memfa a bimre. Now, a telegraphic animuha, what the Honorable Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. Your friend is Samuel Abujinapo. wɔde ne mfoni abɛto anim sɛ no ɔkata Ghanafoɔ sɛ Achimota forest ne yɛntɔn ɛte sɛ deɛ deputy minister ne KWASI atoto ho nkɔmmɔ extensively ntumi nsa da nkɔm bebree but wɔtwa Achimota forest no anim kakra de aba abɛto anim sɛ ahanom sɛ ni yɛ baabi a edi kɔ baabi a nkɔfoɔ ta akɔbɔ mpaeɛ no ɛhɔ nom a but ɛhɔ ne deɛ nka no nti stra mbotumi akɔbɔ mpaeɛ wɔ hɔ Ghana yɛbie yɛbɔda no that's a 50 days kura nie ba Togofoɔ deɛ no wɔ mu mie yɛ afɛ deɛ wɔn nso abie wɔn bɔda no a yɛbɛtumi akɔ wɔn nso bɛtumi aba yɛ Ghana ɛna Togo bɔda si ne nyinaa no yɛbiebie ne kama afei wɔtrɛ sɛ ɛsɛsɛ nhyehyɛm bi ɛkɔ so ɛfa nipa a okɔbu Bulgariafoɔ embassy egu yɛ a ɔkɔ akɔdevelop hɔnom no ɛsɛsɛ asotie mu ɛden paa ɛkɔ ɛdema no ɛna kɔkefoɔ akɔti cocaine wɔn ti bi wɔ Kotoka International Airport ɛna wɔn san ti bi ɛwɔ wɔyi ɛna wɔ Volta rating hɔnom sɛ wɔtɛ sɛ cocaine no dɔɔso paa enti wɔgu so a wɔyɛ nhyehyɛmu na wɔn mu a na cocaine yɛ wɔn dea sɛ nipa bi nso ka ho a yɛde wɔn mu nyinaa akɔgyina court kɔɔdu bi asafata no yɛde abɔ wɔn mu na graphic no a nso hɔ wɔde aba no wɔtɛ sɛ 24 civil society organizations yɛ saa 24 yi ebi ayɛ Africa Center for Energy Policy ACEP, Center for Democratic Development Ghana CDD, Center for Attractives and Development Africa, Center for Public Interest Law, Imani Center for Policy Education and Alliance, Social Equity and Public Accountability ASEPA, Womudoso, and Womutese SSA and Sisem, ya Emuto, Ekwaso, Ewo, a Japadi no, Asa, a Japano dear, and Yadia, Omuani Jehosa. Say, Osman, no, which are able to Tiff Imam, and one also a Tuzongo Mebuno for say, and more beer and fun one say, Abon for Semu, a ban of terrorism noa, and yard the papa bomb mine. A bed dear who atama bese into wasre, Zongo Mebuni in our say, the Pabonefua, one more 2 a man for Sosano, and my one fowl who and Tim be son say, and yard the papa. Campaigning another Danko Kufuado, or sign book of condolence. United Arab Emirates, one penny pa no dano president, Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, what one anonymous one seado. Saa papa no na sɛ wokɔ Dubai a ne fie nim wɔn di gold design gate no a wɔn asade light asade aka ho a ne fie no kura bɛ Dubai mo saa papa no a Khalifa watoa nananom wɔ nseɛ do ɛno nti mampanin nanado akɔ book of condolence a anim ayɛ awerɛhoɔ paa awerɛhoɔ aka no papa no wuo no ho sɛ ase no paa enti ayi kura mpo gyina n'akyi Peku Ampretum Sapon Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs wogyina mampanin akyi a wɔno nso ewura ho paa hu n'anim a hu sɛ papa no wuo no ayɛ ne ya paa the Obokrata a telegraphic mu deɛ kakra enie na the new publisher anim ha nso wɔde owura bi ne ba wɔn yɛ Indiafoɔ ɛna beto dwasa afie mu wɔn kum obi na no na wɔn di court akɔniaba yɛde owura no ɛne ne ba ne nyinaa akɔpie mu ɛwɔ court na national security foɔ gusu bɔ Ghana foɔ amaneɛ sɛ especially yɛkɔ nsɔre a yɛnyɛ careful ebetumi kura obi a wɔba bɛwura asɔɔdan mu no adeɛ no a sɛ wokɔ Kempinski anaasɛ wowura Fiesta Royal a wɔn de sɛ cars sɛ asa ahwehwɛ bi no wɔn de wura car n'ase a na wɔn tɛɛke sɛ wowɔ bɔmbo ne adeɛ wɔ mu a momfa ntɛɛke ɛna baako bi no nso a ayɛ te sɛ ɛyi no a yɛde bɔ hockey no ɛnso ekurakura yɛn no a yɛde fa yɛn ho sɛ ni ayɛ sɛ biribi sɛ ho a na ebura alarm no ɛno nyinaa momfa bi ntɛɛke mo a mokɔ nsɔre awodoɔ mo ntɛɛke mo nso a mokɔ Maserati ɛbɛyɛ a ɛnka momfa saa adeɛ no bi nso nyina Maserati gate no ano nipa no ba no wɔ Saudi Arabia Papa no ho na hwe wo de fa no ho afiri soro kosi fam a no ahwe se ni pe bibia ansa no ho onkura bibia edi ewu ansa no ama no kwa no wawuram afei entertainment event baabi a mutina ema nipa ebinom to nyom mebisa ani ade programs ahodo a moye no nso ebetumi a momfa saa nioma ni nyina bi nkɔ hɔ na montek nipa bɔnefo ewuram no na yapam wo mu Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe the friend napo wɔtrɛ sɛ 2021 afie mu no ministers ya mampani bɔ wɔ mu din ade dibrese wɔ mu nsa nyinaa ya pa minister odi first ya ya Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe one way ministers nyinaa number 1 overall best yampene no oya ade pa okɔ energy ministry hɔ no amankane ani gyina so afei wo sɛ de na first dum so ne power ne ade enya programs no a ende entesa and weta na budget senso to say mrantie de ni bi nti woda ha the bokate trese 2024 abana ya betu no atisa magic pa na betumi aboa MPP amwo mawini said the Ghana for si edwa mu no ene said the Ghana for si e ka se MPP ada Ghana for ye bedi enie ya ye nim se enkomo beti having amaye say fedie hele pa no mapia yegum enti watase 2024 ebeya tough pa dia MPP say Ghana for beji womodie na omasa to aba ama wonu na pensions regulatory authority ena mpenimfo ada no nyina ekotia His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mohammed Bahumia ewo Jubilee House wa omuko briefing wo activity so far ena plans ya wo mu wadema Ghana for enti ampa wo mu nyina na gina ya wo mu ta pictures fefefe wo mu table ho bankomo ena wo mu de wo mu policies ni ade nso edi ekurakura ne nsemu a wo mu nyina kyerɛngyira de bokrata yetire ha na delegate de bokrata no ekwakubu ate ena wo mu kyerɛ onye kwaku ye manka ne ye kura wodi kwajo buati kwajo Eastern Regional MPP chairman wo mu kyerɛ ono a na ekro won wagina mu enti wahye suit ena wase in a white pa wa motai en watutun ayinum wa kopim ni minim enti ni minim na akwala wo ho no ni nyina timi ni minim kama yaso wono ena wo kro MPP Eastern Regional Chairman no size daily guide boga na fo amane yese mo fro trotro mo fro bus ukwa fro aeroplane mo fro train ade atukwan a enipa atrentrem ni mo nso wa mu yie obi ono ato nkyɛn na wo nse da hu ni nipa ban a wo de wo pɛsi announce say kama Robert ni wo mu nsi nipa kro ni wo mfrika anum watu odi ya so wate ya no ho no se wade ade na bonimu ɛna bomb no wo mti ɛno anso wo hwɛ tam sa wo hwɛ nipa no na wo hu ni ye ama ni nsi fam na nipa bomfo aba wo mu tese terrorist fo no wo mani abre Ghana fo so pa Achimota forest eda so gyina bebi agyina nti obi hanka na koma nto ne yem ministers ni nyina napo ena odi first ye na enye akansie bi ekoso eye Europa League no a wo mo bo no wo mo ba bebo finance kura na finance na wo mo bebo no eye Rangers ena Frankfurt fo ena ebesi akan na wo mo say Ranger supporters no woman 100,000 ekwan so omumra ena Frankfurt fo nso woman 50,000 na dia ayi wo mu ayi kakra ne se that their supporters imienu ennum bia no anya asam ketwa enti wo mu ka to mu se wo mba num bia kura mpo a wo mu nsusu mamu wo mu mfa atu ma ta akɔhɔ ema hɔ se bia ba ko pe bi mpo a na wo de asam ho pa wonko anipa ba akofo wo ba ukura bia miensa ukura bia nan na wo banum ni nyina wo park wo no mo a wo mu mpene saa enti obi aba se de wusi num no ansa wo bete so na wo de kakra bi e de aba former chief executive officer National Sports Authority Prince Odro Mensa watoa nananom wansia do nti wode ne mfoni abetoa DSD ni abrantie yefra ne Kilian Mbappe abrantie ni nimbo papa yesu obi nimbo ba wa player woni nimbo ankasa wose wode ne extra Real Madrid na wakwa akosi akan ewo ho na Ghanaian Times yenim hanso national security fo gusu a wo bo Ghana fo amane say yanyina yanya careful na terrorist fo no wo ma sori Nkoranza youth wo mani bre pa en wo mu kwatu she police station no so wo mu kwasasa nioma na police fo nso anfo wo mu ho ante wo mu paketo abeje kase a police fo no so si bambi pa wo mu te say yes penin trefie ana akwada enni nsem hunu sa wo wura bia wanya 28 years ya ne wo nti enam so abasabasa ye koso national security asem no asan wa ha ena afi Achimota forest no asem no so
national security asem no am say
obakwasi wo muso obi anya careful wo muso obi a we kura de o se terrorist fo no I Ghana ena ba ku bi kura mpo de o se wo mu ye ni a wo ma ben enti wo se churches ya hodo no sorry obakwasi wo se ye wura nsori a first ne wo mu wa de bi a I say
so I see enhancing security at public places.
Yes.
The Ministry of National Security would like to draw the attention of the general public to the growing threat of terrorism in our sub-region and urge everyone to be vigilant and extra careful about their personal and communal security. Many of our neighbors have unfortunately suffered attacks from the terrorist groups as the activities have spread from Sahelian region towards the coastal West African state. Our immediate neighbors, Burkina Faso, La Côte d'Ivoire, and Togo have all experienced such attacks, and we have to recognize that our country remains a target as the security service work to keep us all safe. The ministry is making a strong appeal for heightened vigilance in areas of mass gatherings, especially at public places of entertainment and worship, such as churches and mosques. The employment of guards, security gadgetry, and lighting of the areas surrounding the areas of public gathering would all help. But nothing beats the vigilance of each of us individuals, taking personal responsibility and looking out for each other. This appeal is being made because there is good reason to believe that the terrorists operating within the region have Ghana as a target, and there is the need to increase security measures and engage the public to be more careful. We urge the managers of public places and gatherings to be extra vigilant. We want to reassure the public that the security agencies and all those charged with maintaining the security of the state are working hard to ensure the safety of our country and its people. And we count on your continued support, in this endeavor. Honorable Albert Kandapa, Minister for National Security. I don't know. Come to me. Yeah.
Hey, Obakwasi.
Yeah.
Wadawuruma. Yeah, we boss we.
Now kinka.
We mu tete. Obakwasi we mu say Togo and Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire. We mu nyina ye nkofo a we mu ta ye ho ahia. Ye ni Togo and Bob share border. And ye ni Burkina nso share border. And ye ni Cote d'Ivoire nso share border. Inti border towns nyina no. Of a question, woman, you woman, dear, and what I say, woman, next target, we Ghanaian. What say, our country remains a target. Yeah, woman, next target.
I see. Mami Kodi Nkomo we na mesaba Ghanaian publisher ni mhonom saying Kwejo Boating Eyes NPP chair. Na yanko na yeni Boating eni nkomo asemi eda Democrat Ejabwati eda simu akwa baba ni TFM so. Na empomu
ya media say na no pay. Yeah, aduma yiti mi ti kwabra. Na kwabra na ma hwehwe na se. Ika mi campaign manager. Na mi ri shoko libo. Ebi be na fi. Yeah, so from na voice to step to in same canal. No pay mi ti canal pay anyone.
I see. So, kwa kopre MPP Titreni our Eastern region.
Yes, sir.
I see. Now, time and I'll take his decision.
Oh, decision is there. There, baby, I would say, the baby, I would not there. I quite baby, I would flash, one more, I would to be out. Would you over bread, any other more opportunity. Baby, yes, you say, go a camp police station. It will be all more police station one. Then that's what you know of the economy. So, more now, I say, my back constituency. Constituency, so, oh, my Muswaka, region show. And my son was going my year chairman for the last 16 years, 4 terms as a constituency chairman. I'm a key region. Into every dynamic in the region, Manichia. I prepared here, it's also as an experienced politician, you're also looking at your timing. A BNT, I was incubating to an amoya, and I say, come with Koswa, which makes it an amoya. Prepared here,
Okay. Now, I am sorry, Crontiano Petichi, after now, you know, Dean Como, yes, yes, constituency here to obey, you could pray a year titneni. And I'm to Abadima, I was down, said, there be Oquaco pray a year regional. Ebi said there be a Montiasia. Ubet me a boy, not watch it. Nancy, I'm to obey, who pray chairmanship for a year constituency.
I'm in Kuba Chama, Mr. Magic Chama for 16 years, 207. Since 207. You named me as a constituency officer. Metro Namor 2013, I was a campaign manager for the current chairman, Oraki. I'm a campaign manager in 2013. And they are called to say, into Pepana Nameka, the Pepano. Now, constituency here, I say, I say, I said, Fufubima, Million, any, and so forth. But it's, I think, the norm for all this while. Since the instruction of the Constitution of MPP 92, and we move straight. I bring in the Konya Bedaho, now we're police station, now also the constituency here. Over to make it animal. The anyway, you can say, over a police station officer. Now, at the end, not a Konya or one of the so called constituency officer. The same constitution and a Sama who can say, there could be constituency chairman. Not a neighbor, now to show Oko anymore. Over to me, a coin and no and see our first vice, second vice, because he said the other to me, apart from talk the co anymore. I'm not born, so born as I said, a crash and sano. What you try to be and you know, according to Biaba, your first vice chairman takes over. And you know, as in promote the framers of constitution, they make this room for it. And the NBBA, a young one was a few, and the either of the open and they make it pay out of it here. But a woman, yes, it will never be my first time in the history of this party. New job enough, chairman. I resigned or Kwakwa regional chairman. Maybe. But nobody makes a case out of it because Constitution allows it in the party process.
Now, Nyanansiana, we are constituency, dear Meboa.
I said, one I'm making.
But so, CCIA, Oko Prayer, or Motuama, we Jahua, also Oko region. That means there's almost on to about for ye constituency.
And I make us a constitution in Casa. The constitution, and the constitution allows the process because the Entwaba and Casa who Jacquard Kotoaba for the acquire another election. The first vice chairman of the party takes over as a constituency chairman. The second vice chairman moved to the president, the first vice chairman. And then the convention of the executive, in Ipa or my dream permanent, they can appoint anybody to be the second vice chairman. It's a process. And to me, the first time I can't watch it. Election is not going to help in any way. For your election, you have constituency bill. Your constituency officers, regional officers, you need to meet when your opportunity not quite restrict. or in a Jai party, Mameko. That is how the organization has been designed. It's in agreement, and we make a room and we make a concession for it. And society will here. A whole Ameda pines are not an amobit in your cost. It doesn't matter whether it's a many a tree or not or sunny at all. A constitutional mandate. So obey more.
I see. Ada upesa okoto anwiade gu Jeff Kunedu Gary Mwana. Because Jeff Kunedu yetefo mu nimo no nso pre so obeye NPP teaching ni wo ye pue mantem na nanka bi so nanka ne chances here very bright na wo mo hwe what agima wo so wo support or grounds and you say na so okoto anwiade gu ni Gary mu.
The point is that the cat will be our region, will be our deep party for the longest while. Or just in coming. The society will be so in India. And the characters and next name must constituency for the last 16 years. And your constituency as a chairman with my resources and everything. About 2 million from the year 2007 to and among our constituency. I was the first person that made a new recipe, the 2 and among as the campaign manager in the region. Region is dynamic. Now, yes, Juma, if you compare in the year 2016, and more you two region, as one of the cardinal advisors and the creators of idea running the system of one region. And I think when you get a power brain, constituencies are in Yaga, the 2 among Apamania. And then Uko Adeswa in the 2020, I was one of the pillars. Now you're a constituency officer. Call the MP, call the chairman in Adeswa. They will tell you my input. You be addressed, and then your first side, you really addressed. But the point is that you share an amount the 2016, any the year 2020. Let's compare the record. And then, Obomilia is discredited. The record between the 2016 is predecessor, and then the record of 2020. The year 2024 is a very major decision for the party. Yes, the year breaking the 28th, you need an experienced hand. Somebody or constituency is nothing. But this chairman has solved many problems in the constituency. And now make sure me, I was an internal relations chairman committee in the Eastern region. In the year 2020, I was the one that mobilizing the assembly man for an old party folks. And made the current MC. The word tripod that every day will grow, I mean, I'm in the buy. Me, I'm in 2 years. Myself, and the committee. I lay a first vice chairman, currently or come home, or I got the device. We need to have a coordination between the MC, the chairman, and then the MP. We demand the report the last 3-4 months I ever saw about the year 2020. That's not a constituency officer. Because constituency problems in here, and no now about manage. Reason the year so that now what they saw about the aggregation of the constituency and the one region. And it's the only constituency problem here. It will be very difficult for you to manage. It means the strong experience MP for Waha, chairman for Waha. I was one of the people at the year starting association of the chairman group over this region. As a coordinator, in the more meeting as a sub team, me now you do every year, Juma 2016 by. It is also record that now you want to me in the year 2020. I know right there, a year operational director or your secretary managing the region. Who are the as the CEO of the region? It's not the time I got it's not a ceremonial with your direct and your strength. But as a secretary, you manage the region. Compare the record and his predecessor record. And ask yourself, say, if the 2024 is a decision now, you have to take care of this war, your political life, in this current dispensation one, can he manage it now? Because now we have the power. Upper Mania, we have it. In the era, we lost it. In the year 2020, at the time, in 2020, Colonel made this, as you said here, oh, yes, 2016, because you have power. You have power in your hand. At least, when you are 1 year, might give you a leverage. What happened? We lost Upper Mania. We lost the Sujamai. We lost the Ketia. All those areas in Eastern region. This is the time. And Obia may catch Namiano Yamia in United to say, nobody knows future for sure. Obia no live that shit. But I can now basically decision for that. So it's also one number I want to trouble. You use your past to correct your future. And you know, that cannot be in the management, you know, we can hand it over to him. And that is why I offer myself the problems in Kabum, Kruyo, the dynamics that developed 2024. No, I am a better candidate to lead the region and break the 8 now using him for mono. Me, this current election here, there are some various constituencies that there was a major problem. My chairman, current chairman, appointed me to handle them, where a lot of them were running away from it. Who call a matter process? Obia received it to over 2 of them. It is my intervention. And then the election, the first will be ambition. Go call the chairman, call the MP. They will tell you, we are constituency chairman. Because the constituency problem, that's what you are here. What's not home and too. And yet, I ever to a back, right? The two and a more, and I put you on a more. That's a fact. Because you depend on Nigeria. Nigeria is tired. But what to do when you think, and Sunday they do one, not one and more, and just to drink and the back.
I see.
Transport and the crew and the back. And I promise that.
Okay.
The Eastern region people knows me. Sama Kojo Boashi, everybody call me Sama Kujo. The chairman for here, I've mobilized them for the last 12 years. They know that a human being.
I see. And you know, I say, Ubo Gumbe pa, Ubo Jeff Gumbe. Now, when you are sure your campaign, so
there be a bridge in Ano, a Konya Betawa, Nami, and you can before intermediate. Nami, I'm beginning what send a time beside whether it's a day or two. Nami, you tell me to your human. And the messages and the support is over one. Because there's nothing I'm free by Viva. The woman, the party, Linia, the brother minister, the near Ficatrasa, about 63-year-old young man, from the year 1992, 1996, I was an assemblyman. I'm a grassroots person. And some of the people are in the year 1999. Let me that party, let me serve as a youth organizer, flag a war issue regional, Bobby City. That's not about the constituency. Now you change more Guapa North and South. Now you Guapa Pet. You Guapa to see home now because you know the boss here from New York the North. And I'm a sure Hackman, before in 1998, over this dinner, I was one of the young men. Now you Juma, and you're right, you are very man and blood, Hackman. And the party media. So what you here? A process, a vocational. You free baby preoccupy me. Yes, I know that I bring in another party and what they perform.
Okay, all right.
You understand it?
Okay, could you?
Can't be no joining party.
Could you?
No, let's first to it. Obano Bitana, and I accommodate and I use what you say. We're basically entity from a farm place. Made my contribution at farm place last year. Call Willie Hall, the candidate to make me over from him. My contribution encouraged them to increase their numbers in a farm place in the year 2020 to the year 2020. And it's all over in a free of farm constituency, you know. Can we dynamics to understand of farm constituency to be supreme? And to already regional secretary and the Lucy constituency. For me, it's a test. And then the day it's about let's put the record on the table. The way could now a farm place to play. You know the dynamics in the farm constituency. Obaye offer constituency apamenya yakoko ya gi to me 2016 ese jama your friend is adesi friend is ayesu ano akotia and then yes to parliament the eastern region with the dynamics of one of the keeper adesi the friend is apamenya and the keeper yesu ano and the keeper kotia can be insane and next year who cheers that. And this is a region which it shouldn't be a problem for us for this situation to happen. And as a personal manager, as a manager of the region, it happened in your time and your record. I'm sorry. I don't think that it's a car, but any delegates of one region, if it's just on the morning, I will say that the ano essence.
That's an opinion. Kwadwo Boatin Ajiman, newly elected new job in South will see na CC region mu anka se pue mantem na wakwa akopre na me producer amamenti asoki Rajef Kunedu say fiada obenya bre na oni edi nkomo because banisa na chese akoye se sika no ankwankoye ni fonu ntwa ha na enran so no woye kire bi kakra bi ko so yenuanum a wo mu enya ntete nurse edwumanu mu a wo mewie sisi a wo mewie tesese ye post wo na wo so munya edwuma ye na say edwuma no aye bibia wo honum say Ministry of Health for there na mo ka kire mo.
We completed 2019 till now. We've not been posted. And now, how the economy is going, no man will pick you and then you are not working, you are unemployed.
I'm from all the way from Boku to this place just because of the posters. I have sat in the house for 3 good years.
We are pleading on the government to post us now. We are tired of sitting at home. Our parents are single parenting and they are suffering. We have siblings too that they are taking care of.
MOH is being discriminative. Some of the 2019 batch, we access the portal on the same day with them. Are at their post, working now, and we be in the house.
Needs FM. What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Special ice, natural mineral water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA. Needs FM.
Atankona prenu fana kwasi ABOAGYE darling boy. Ensem hudu mo agintadua. Eyi ekugu ewiem a. Yenya nusa. Ghana Montie efi Neat FM so.
Ma bibi sansibio Nkoranza yanyamuwa na eguya mochia momo ya hoban mo kwa kokuye yasio ye wose munkuye mo babo ya hoban na mo bekuye
sini bia nya adwuma wom ye mase ye besi police da ye mom ye beba ba tuku abi yensa fa kogu ye nananu fie ama nananu ma hesa fa so until say IGP betia no kwendom ansa na wodi nipa kro abre eno ano no e pese si na hu say empasa youth ya na ye
Okay, all right. So, Yanko anyway, and Twaso, Yan 70 soon feed their one crater. We are not paying Ghana Montie, and now Quada Yadasu so ye didn't come over near Coso or my Ghana mo interviews out there. The Bremo, not their one crater, and so ye the BPM. So come on, boy, me on pay.
Abusia for the Boca time a day by the Boca tire friend is certainly desperate. Or the Aban water, sir. Kanimra sebetani anu wajina ma de se wo esikuma odoben bra kwa batu mpesi aso Paul Collins appear for it and what say about one MPP bakwa akoto akoyi flag bearer ya we be di party no anim e de akọ 2024 no Tayasu no PC appear for the entry will be a obetumi a make a difference pa dia and Quebec say obe support to Dr. Alaji Mamedu Bawumia obetumi a dia pa trese that was said Dr. Mamedu Bawumia baby wa party ni mu baby a wesi afartia ba bedro no tese when in sound will nti wani mpeni didi a ye
paramidasi na yeda so ejina Nkoranza e kon Nkoranza ne akwakohwe senior nemesitie na eje ba for convener ma Justice for Albert Donko movement on Nkoranza nana yeda se mo akwa baba ni TFM so na mpomwe
mpomo de enye boko sa o ya tutu ne the broom rat targeting bands here too simply because they are asking for justice. But then I'm
oni no form minim se brain e wo mu nti eya na wapijan kakra na etifo timu ate onsem but no credit nya okay but nana enra me class e di nkomo mi bisa mo se enya ade a mo be ye basabasa bia osi de bi empono ni amoye se mo be nante asumdwe mu a ewo ye Nkoranza krom na mo ye se nkamba ye oye cheba manya ntie se mpenifo ba be ye nsentwefo nhie mu eno nti mo tu ahyeda mo de kobem se fiada asedian but mo be nante krom akeke but e ko wie chire no mfoni ni niama epiepie fima ba make se ba kokora fe mu ahwere ne nkwan na chese ebona anani awde tu ye ni menra no nyesa na koyo
Mama, only baby. Press release be now with the bar, and
why press release?
Police, Professor Ghana Police Service.
Yes,
immediate press release. Yes, the Ekra and the Ma and Nkoranza and the Moon and Penny Kokra and for new BBR because Omuch says Obibia or the ascendant BR said you previous and every crow in the because I know him. The press conference may not correct Nanam Dinaka such a abutre. Now you who saw press release no. Now you see the Nanamo can and Nanamo catch say abutre. We believe say, yeah, the almost say a Mabuno Koa, the Omoy and say almost a shit tie. Nemo, it do baby for the photo of my suffering. And I name for the photo why you didn't come. Now you know, George, original minister or MCE or my one leaders need income. Yet, you are in common in Yan and so Martin and you are what you more police. Must free some of their account for fine. I don't see here no. Martin, if you are reinforcement, bow. If client say and I rush quickly sell say and call and cock now. You call a boy's name say banner, may bring Johnny quite tree. And no arm could be the one as reinforcement about they are just shooting people like it's like they are targeting you. Calming people down. If it was maybe to disperse people from the police station, said they are damaged beyond Kosovo. Why are you killing innocent people more? Now we are accusing the Ghana police of killing our brother. Now they came in and they are still killing us. So it means that they just want to silence us so that we can't voice out. They are coming in such a way say, crime no so crime. But only Oba and Nkoranza police station and as a Nkoranza police commander. You see division about almost supporting the Nkrofona and almost supporting because I can say come in Afra because the issue is no crena society at the home and no crena say community habit police school no it will be more than this abonnement and then you find me via the catastrophe no crena so and no and the man more. They say, I call your police in 170. I was saying, at least over past time, we can come back here or much as a movie here. Now we are in but now we are not in for violence. I think who in Kwanzaa in our sorry, I mean, yes, she was in Kwanzaa police beating me up here. But near no, what we are saying is now, I can't say, we are saying, we be a young trade. For now, I'm 24 years. Kwanzaa in Bia would be a young trade. We are calming down. Won't calm it down. Justice now is a meaning say and Sabeka. Yeah, say actually a crime, I be no so prepare Modaya and Sabia, and yet the association no, and yet the IFN no. Uncle Banessa, the Ababiano, Ebedia to Neaka say, justice no dear, Ibusua is for your brother Abedonko. You so in say so the justice Eddie Abedonko.
So senior will share as we asem na no nia tiase apese nya ne se police force statement na wo de betu dwa no mu hu ye no enu ntina mo ko block kwan no enu ntina mo sha asese mo hyehyɛ ties no
when you are statement no idea you who you cry essentially you focus because na you cry the man
ntia de na mo block kwan de na mo hye ties no
na ties na yes no it was just a vigil yeah for any attack we need go there say
Patrick, what do you mean vigil?
Oh, Nana say do baby na na yin na wu enti yin na wu a no ho vigil na na ye na mom nye se bia ye kwa ko bi bia because much say yin no mo kun
Vigil ye siripe ni account ya no na mu siripe
ta de fi menu
daytime na mu siripe no
un se vigil no sha se na kan sha se ko se anyi so now baby if money for na mpani for ya money ye kasa se ye ko na ne mba se ne ko kasa na sa djuma di na e ko so no mo ma ne bra fom edu baby a man se no bi o a e ne ma a hye mu a
no me just a vigil no mostly yeah I see a siripe but daytime where the we asisu kan na mo gina ho na mo hye ties na ma block kwan no se mo se kwan no mo hye ties kwan mo se kwan no
oh na kwan no de na enye se yes kwan e na who say na ade bi ho no ma me nka no kre echo e bia no kre makose me kwa kotia minua asumasi obi di machi ipa na odi machi a okọ ono so na adwen foforo because you see the obi are na adwen e bia wo call with adwen pa we so call with adwen bone it at times all tries to stop in the background head it come to a point that ye ne magunu engage a omukura hu say bi kura e kura no padi for na member is kabina e dey aso ye won na ye try to stop your mo nye de omoye at times we cry now you are trying to stop him and it doesn't work because now the anger no too much it do baby it comes to a way say or the man be kakra now or you be na Alex obeba for now during that instance now you didn't pay for it in common you were say babro no for free baby for omo dey cry in baby o free omo be do one omo dey Omabora police station or Amodi someone. The Samabuna, Mubura on that another crowd, many regional minister needing Kobo, police commander, or mine in our own Nkoranza, fire command. The fire command crowd they call back say, oh, Martin almost Omabora police station on the man, or Master Blaze on it. It's all like we have to quickly rush there, save it to me, I can't make things down. It could be on the man, Chebiana, reinforcement force, maybe fire shows there nipa bebe asina da ahwe o nkra
na cheche sa we mu mami ye because kwakoye se wo mo mbe ye basabasa wo Nkoranza no metie ukase ma no pensu ye ni mo member of parliament kasai na akoye se amanfo bi firi bebi eno mo ba be basabasa wo eye Nkoranza krum honum sei sa na mo pese mo kire
eno no ya ade a enye Nkoranza mabuna he demanded for justice no ebi ene MONTIE we di bone na MONTIE enu bia enimomo na justice for Abedonko so omo enka ho because the year ene one because say Nkoranza for mabuno no gina because who say na you was speech no so for almost where say 3 4 5 hours that bia enye bone bia ho na you free one 24 to suffer say emra na no metina say na ye link ta ho ye kita mudi a ye nipanifo atena ye di mu e na ye hu se me akasa the other nipanifo mo ka me nyina ne regional minister oni ne kasa sia obeka there is one reporter was zero FM my friend Evans was there one reporting on that it was myself and the other colleagues and the regional minister or mine hene e wo mine hene akasa ni fi na na ye wa na MC so ewo it is during that interaction ho e na yenya and say the performphobia na say omawura police station it's the omawura police station or na ASN we have to quickly ride here to go and see that we cry we walk I was running from my mind to see where 2 kilometers then to Mikasa could do that is omadi the money or say MONTIE no they started.
Omodi somebody there no mo ye.
Oh, somebody make somebody say be say omoko breaking so because inmate omo hono there almost say cars be me police station na nim ne ade.
Enti sa nyama na e course no enye Nkoranza emabunu.
Enye Nkoranza mabunu nim sa ba bia sa di pan free obedi sa wo.
Tie sa voices yi ma me na hwese bia behu omo a wo mo kase ya. Why?
Okay.
No ma bibi sansibio. Nkoranza yanyamuwa na eguya. Mochia amomo ya hoban. Mo kwa kokuye. Mo kuya yesi yo. Ye wo se mo kuya. Mo babo ya hoban na mo be kuye.
Sini bia nya adwuma wom. Ya mase be si police da. Ya mom ya be ba be tu. Abi yensa fo akogu ye nananu fie. Ama nananu ma hensa fo no so. Until say IGP betre no kwaniom. Ansa na wodi nipa kro abre. Eno ano no. We pese nyina hu say. Empasa youth ya na ye.
Ni wuti unimu omo kase.
Na betimi aka say this ma hu images no na betimi a wo say minimum one na say minimum. And aside that one at all no, it could be possible say sa for the promo kasa na young movie and a course outside. But as a business maker to see I said they are unknown people are omo ene baba ko say sa trouble no obi a always seen obi answer him say they were unknown people. I let say some were even with masks and other stuff. It's different thing altogether. And those who are talking, I mean, so say some are wearing masks and there's something different. I don't know how to talk about it.
Okay, all right. Enti yakase say na Nkoranza krumutie.
Currently, because the police ABCG crew now, I know say helicopters near the Mwabeba for now in Nkoranza, police everywhere, might take over all the crew now. And also it's one of the ways maybe get to calm things down. So we will be any ensign and koyade for be Emma ensign kofa ojidi for be Emma. For now the Nkoranza is under total security. Under siege of the Ghana police.
Ghana police for krata omudi pie say enne omo chese near si won Nkoranza enra no nipa nsia omeprepra Emma ye di omkra ko St. Teresa's Hospital in Nkoranza baba akode omudi no du ye Nkoranza St. Teresa's Hospital honum say no ye catch you say we free mu entimi ka say de nipa ba ko ahwere ne nkwa sa nipa nsia a ba ko ahwere ne nkwan de na onim fa ho munim omo preprai munim nia wa hwere ne nkwan munim microphone bia
nana my who pictures me and I know say lipa omo etu anamo no baako me fa ne sima hu ne picture oyo bia me fa ne say mani etwa ne so a o kan magunu no ho a ono so wa free mu ono and the person now he was gunned down or na aside no me akasa me to me enko hospital onko here nipa me fa ne say mo aka because most of them no ma discharge them and I learned cross say baako assign FP aka ho it for now there are no say about 2 people. And I'm kind of say, out of the 6 people are a bit more 2 akeka or 1 9 abubune you are kind of chi the year
and also who can be who say live bullet in account
live bullet live bullet and rubber bullet
who say live bullet
Nana, the bullets are there. Bullets are mototo, pictures they came, they were shooting people with live bullets. A fire almost said this is live bullet. And the sound of the gun tells us they are using live bullets, no rubber bullets. Everything was live bullets.
Yes, yachi nipa mienu so munim nipa mienu yachi omo mate.
Nipa mienu yachi omo actually, and I was the Basabasa sister now Omoya Bibri Jane, a Bimusu engineer. Now, according to Tiabanya, and they say Nipa Minu and or Yacho. Now, as I say, Nipa Macho Manga Saturday, because the minimum who will be an army boy.
And she Yakase, you know, and Yadia Mobile Basabasa Bia, Muhia justice and mo justice and opinion. Mumra se bedwani di nkomo no but just a justice no a crime person said there should be independent yen tu ekuo bi na omunye nhwehwemu na eno ene betimi ama yehu se okay well enye police for na no omoye omo hwehwemu na se yehu se womo di saa abonisem no omo police for na asotwe enkoma omo saa na no waka
saa pepe na ayehwe se sie amene ukasai obia enkoye girigiri bia obia enkoye basabasa bia na omomo ya ti ase se de ebe bia obekumye enti se mo bekumye ya yeso ya ti ase ni mo independent body ni nhwehwemu na aworo
o pesa o chese o mama mati ase se o mo bekum de na pesa o chese
na se we o mo kumye so that na ye pie kakra o mo kumye enti ye pie mo be se kumye ni ti na mo de atu any political be bia be gum Nkoranza. It is an HA, we are not ready for to lose more death, like more lives. It's now what we are saying is the independent body in the year if you move and it was an independent body in the year if you move the yes, so yes, so you need to be a bear. Name, yeah, say attention and neighbor at the Ama Indiano. Now, if you say that you see in a political Nkoranza review, it's a fear to do a saying a political talk or sort of
say reinforcement omo de beka police for no Nkoranza na wo kana o say no de say me sure say obe answer no say moma omunya ntiase say bia basabasa no munye basabasa bia dia say ne police for no omo be san form omo de ombefi o mebo a
very good dana eti omo de omo kwa no ebe sisa mbe ya omo ye katasumu mu asu na je say bia omo san the police for wo no so akwa na ọmụma nnọkwe ene pepepe ya na atentene na enye adwuma pata o tia se me na wabo me na wakumie anase me na wapra me e na osimi jaisu betimi jaisu na mitiri ma se wonim ana eti ye ọmụma atentene na enye adwuma e pata o tia se atentene na ye adwuma Nkoranza ebejo asumbi ebe ban Nkoranza ye pe e atentene na etimi ma se wabo me na wo san brabisu. You see, what you can come Abbott, you see my justice. You see, what sign a come the family, and move and nine so people on the house. What's he enjoy?
I'm say back, also see me, no.
Many are a because some back who are critical condition now, also a free one can hunt in the family.
Tambe.
And one or more a 2 hour at that oxygen. It's I think they are a 5 and I have to say that department so free.
Mana kasho.
And that is information that is how I will take it back.
And who believe who trust the source now? What say back because we say radio soon come on ED.
Well, for that one, no, that is the information that I want now because not 2 under oxygen and as of Nipana. Almost shooty omo and my information is telling me back also aka home. I don't want to go much into that one. But that upon it the air can say the back na wu arbiter if you said justice na ebisano another soul so called a more people. It is a no air to aso yeah now it means say omo ye katasumu mu aso yes serempani for say once ye can youth net down so we be a nyabotre na obi bia nkoye basabasa bia bi no ene kura de ye kan say obi an sefi mo obi an pie obi an sefi ye person used to be pie because police for doors wo krom we ko na akosia police ni
mabo hu ohun
na enye hu na ya bo emom e ya ade a ye person basabasa ye beto akoso e won Nkoranza ena ade bi wo hono ma esia na ebia na me mapie na police ni abesia me ai na okra ebia mi hu video mu ana bia okra say na say during the no segment me holding a temper e be say trigger me fofo ana ba cha oti de mechanism eno hu afutuo ne de mo obi bia say obi bia nya abotre o de mo bia pie o de osori atna ofie sabe ya asumvia panifo ehwe ne sambe ne sabe kan asumbi.
Okay. Na okasa obia mo obi empie maka che mabunu titu se bia obi antene fie na ankofa bibi fufuro bia nso ama no. Mimusa se senate Nkoranza krom eba no se bia commercial activity amanfoɔ te sɛ ɔmo businesses shops ne ade amanfoɔ bie sabri abɔbɛyɛ nɔnkono abapam semedu schoolfoɔ so ɔmo kɔ school ɛte sɛ wɔ hɔnom sɛn
Oh, na obi a school for eco school. Just the police for the nam kronimu. Me fan say omoko edi akoniaba. Police in 24 P aba Nkoranza. Because necessarily Nkoranza a police for aji krono afa. Na o say nkwala ni we omoko school there. Akwala de obi ani akwala asem obetimi akọ. And I know say awofo bebre so mpese omoma ebe den ebe pie. Sanso na adwadifo bi so wa ọmụ mpese mbọ pie akụkụ sebe ya ọbụkwa kọji ahịa ana say misunderstanding bi betumi ayɛ den aba and for now the America say chrono is a little bit standstill.
Banks ne offices nso bie.
Oh, for them they are operating as usual.
Okay, all right. Ebeda asinana na munya abotre me sure say mpanyinfo senior ade esi aye die wo mu tu ho anamo na mo justice nso a mo hwe no me sure mpanyinfo tie mo betu ho anamo na ma bibi fufuro bia ma te se wo kase anope wo confirm say nipa mienu kra na efiri mu na ebi nso ansa nhwero mo enkwa anka ho why
okay
right that's it. Nana J. Bar for a convener, Justice for Albert Donko movement. And on here, Dean Como, you see what I'm saying with our interviews. Na Mimpeni for so atna se anope studio no han say or mobile beboa or Honorable Daniel Ashama, a former member of parliament for Buem, watna say Honorable Samuel Ayepi, former member of parliament for Ayesuano, a so better sina my dream channel. Mamin Kinkan be of course, Reverend Opuni Frimpong had to be the first NPP pastor to respond to NPP's persistent fake terrorist alert. I remind you that Opuni Frimpong is no more the secretary to General Secretary Christian Council, and his response is just a tactic to involve the church in the discussion to popularize it. Finland and Odiano Edibaye. The fuel has been increased again. Fuel prices have been increased again. So the passengers should understand that fuel prices is high. So they shouldn't fight with the drivers about the transportation fares. Yao Edu, Edifi Silver Corner, and Odiano Edibaye. But if care is not taken, President Kufuor and his cronies will sell the Okosombo Dam for their personal use. This is a nation what? Anna Franeku and Odiano Edibaye. Terrorists have targeted Ghana issue Buha. How did National Security Minister gather this information? And that triggers this terrorist attack. Masa, Abla Kuma Zongo, Takrade, Unya security person, so please. Aye. Positive change, Medina. A bag of maize now costs 750 Ghana cedis at Medina Market. Be ready to buy a ball of Kenke or Banku at 5 Ghana cedis in your locality in the coming days. Planting for food and jobs, Yamutu. This is how far President Kufuor has brought us. Positive change, or the free Medina and or the buy. Minkai way Kofi Kodia, Edifi Asqua Lobito. Whoever leads the NDC into the 2024 elections would not make any meaningful impact because Ghanaians know that the worst NPP performance in government is the NDC's best performance. Ofiko Dia and Odiano Edibai. Achimota Forest Reserve land was given to Kwame Nkrumah by the gas. If Nanado thinks that it's of no use, then the land should be given back to the gas. That is Simon Azaleko Agbugba EP down. Stop playing the tribal card. Al Hassan Sisi, Zenu Central, are the police personnel on duty to protect lives and property or to shoot and kill the very citizens whose taxes are used to pay them? Al Hassan Sisi, Odiano, Edibaye, Yauza, Ewasuame. The Achimota Forest Reserve has not been sold as portrayed by the NDC, Aparachikis, and a section of the CSOs, the explanation and document from the Ministry of Land and Natural Resources, Yauza and Odiano. There is a serious looming danger coming And I think what this government is specialized of doing is denial and covering the realities on the ground. But when the situation begins to manifest and they begin to find wanting, we'll see. Alaji will appear if you come for Bonnie. Yo, Yati. Ghanaians, we need development in terms of good roads in our country, good hospitals, facilities, and now the e-levy too has come to stay. So Eric was a fiapre and fianim anymore. What an absurd. Enoch Asaman Kese, President Kufuor has borrowed over 400 billion cedis in 6 years, but not a single hospital to show for. These people have the right to call President John Mahama the incompetent one. Indeed, Ghanaians have trusted this 419 NPP government at their own risk. Enoch Asaman Kese and Wadi Free and Wadi Enubai. People should know that blocking of roads and burning ties in the middle of the road are all criminal offense. But it seems we sometimes take the laws into our own hands and do the wrong things at the right time. But one thing we should not forget is that we give the Ghana police the authority and accoutrement to protect lives and property. So if we try to destroy properties because we are angry, then the Ghana police will use the authority and the accoutrement being given to them to protect lives and properties. Yaw Osankide 83 Taifa. And our dear no so everybody need 100.9 Ghana Montie so and was your way. Na Ebraso and penny for air transit na yedin komo anope or jumedie so your discussion segment. So I need you a year.
We completed 2019 till now. We've not been posted. And now, how the economy is going, no man will pick you, and then you are not working, you are unemployed.
I'm from all the way from Boku to this place just because of the posters. I have sat in the house for 3 good years.
We are pleading on the government to post us now. We are tired of sitting at home. Our parents are single parenting, and they are suffering. We have siblings too that they are taking care of.
MOH is being discriminative. Some of the 2019 batch, we access the portal on the same day with them. Are at their post, working now, and we be in the house.
We completed 2019 till now. We've not been posted. And now, how the economy is going, no man will pick you, and then you are not working, you are unemployed.
I'm from all the way from Boku to this place just because of the posters. I have sat in the house for 3 good years.
We are pleading on the government to post us now. We are tired of sitting at home. Our parents are single parenting, and they are suffering. We have siblings too that they are taking care of.
MOH is being discriminative. Some of the 2019 batch, we access the portal on the same day with them. Are at their post, working now, and we be in the house.
Ghana, Montie, na mansanya son. Adawro Kofiaman homene so ejiji tonton sansan ewo NEET 100.9 FM.
Okay, so sisi ampesam do call honorable IP. O say nurses for no unemployed nurses no also on card onja awade ho asem.
Oh, there be say I mean say you post 2 year. Until who are right because we school from 2019 we train for 3 years. Yen nyina ye school near train for near one hunyem. Unfortunately for me.
Bonkasa ware o.
What's
see be be ni wa be phobia. Yes, unye ejuma.
I don't know you first.
There be bonkasa.
I want to know that's what kind person just said.
O pa say there be o chere say
oh, you're right.
Our anyway,
when you're posting here. No, no, you're just near post 2 when you're but and now I didn't know.
Was say be be ni wa be ma no wo ye adwuma kra no ene say na wo nye adwuma sa no person.
Also no man is prepared to pick She used the word pick.
Yeah, pick someone who's unemployed. No, someone who is unemployed.
He's talking about men. Yeah, the papa. Let me see. Especially young nurses.
When before I got jam branches, I won't worry. I want some of the
oh, what a penalty!
But substantive issue. Some of them are saying from 2019.
Yes.
And Utie Bakwasemo Kaya. I see there's kind of discrimination because at the Ministry of Health. And this is an allegation at Oyetia Ministry of Health. And I don't know no womb. Maybe I'll just let you listen to Onone Dieno teach you na Mimbusa. Okay.
MOH is being discriminative. Some of the 2019 batch we access the portal on the same day with them are at their post working now, and we be in the house.
And she also the subwocraso bought Ministry of Health. Also, more portal be I am so more a training no omokoso. Na ebinu 2019 almost so many ejuma ba almost so mutifie so I say ebinu many be nyai eni nia okeke nyina but the most important thing is omo person chese omo atrefiache which for me bibia say abanu to me to ho
yo kwesi mamini kan nchia na minchia wetie fu anopai na minchia yenuanu ma ewo ayensu ano yo bia na yen regional MPP regional executives and umunyina filing na what she send ye kwa koto aba won an want to me file successfully am convert ni na me wish you good luck because obia ye support obia na
ma said na me dey we primo na we dey na pese ye clear fio na mama kwa aba no na pese oti we fio mama na mama kwa aba because eastern region e no busa bibi o
sorry kwesi nurse for no me no ya adwene no kware ni we school now tifi na wonya adwuma it is through partner say wa university and a tertiary institution awie na otifi na wonya adwuma anye na etime bia wa wofokra na won ahwe wo school awie no fidi na wo sante won so wo san fidi na na your house bibi kra yera wo fi a mbiri bi abawe bi o kana asem wo se ne papa ehu ne handkerchief a won ahoro ato akoto ohu na nunuanu bebiri ho ono a wawie university or tifi wanya adwuma ona ne papa fra ne bi say ne si handkerchief no jama ono no wa fa me handkerchief let's to ko fu share dem no sin sa adan na me a metifi a me nya adwuma na me papa handkerchief a ya horo ato so ade chon de bekọ adwuma na makọ akofa nti bibi kura yera wo fi a na obi adi na ni kura wo say bi wo na wawie school a wa yon bis utifie nti bi a wo na wafa nti say wo wie school pa na unya adwuma nya atete ne kesi kura wo mu ni say eye college of education na nursing a no yenim say wo wie a direct employment ne a post 2 eno so wuntumi nkoya adwuma wo ba bia san say ye post 2 say kwachira ade a wo ni tumi say wo be jai akwakoya adwuma wo ba bi ade say wo serve for certain period of time nti nipa no wachekere na nsa egu na achi na obo na asom esa na ha adwene nti omo frustration ne nsama wo kan nyina no si ya apa me no won ya adwene na mmom no kwaro so ho wo se ye ka esane say MPP aban ye bai ebe power 2017 no na nurse fu ya wie school 2014 fu no watifie won post 1 year 2015 fu no watifie won post 1 year 2017 2016 atifie won post 1 year 2017 nso ebe wie be kan ho say wo no wan kasa wo say up to 2019 inti ya bai no ya be post 2014 2015 2016 2017 2018 5 blocks and eguachi backlog eguachi na ya clear ni nyina say aka 2019 2020 and 2021 won aka sisi a yem post wo but yenim say enye 2021 for afedo wo national service inti won crowd won due for posting inti won abeka say won due for posting what if you know 2019 and 2024 na eno na mesre nurse fo no say no kwani ne atemni bia wonye appreciative kakra won mo abanya abaso kakra won ti na do dan kwakufu ado abanya se kakra ebei so from 2014 to 2018 ya tumi aposu mu nyina aban bi ba ya na from 2014 to 2017 na mutifie ye postu mu ye hu we bi ye form unemployment association ye hu we bi nyame adom ya ba ya be postu mu up to 2018 2019 2020 na aka because 2021 from where national service won wie ye it just too long aka eno kura no what is so can say ye di kan apostu ebinum 2019 funu bi but one call portal no so because say adem ma menkyira ase when say your school funu wie school no wo fie sa wo oni ya bu chip compound bi wo ba bi foforo kura ye to me kasi ye atwanga kopem say ye be post nurses and san ye the same nurses chip compound ho e bia na ye si hospital this hospital bi awie na san be kwa any other hospitals aye bu anu ye hia staff e de akoho ye to me kasi o ye atwen na ye post nurses and san ye post bi akoho e bia yare covid e ba yi ene nema bi e ba yi na nurses are short ye penes fuka kakra bi be say 500 bi e the argument e bi a nurses e bi a problem bi a e wo bi a Gan East hospital ye eno sa no ye to make us a nurse fu mo wie school a wati fie adan na moma ye nhwe na ye nyi bi emfa wonko internet sa no we bue portal no na obi a apply we apply we are also okay ye nyam post 2019 nurses ne ye but ye hia 500 nurses bi e de akwakwa ye adwuma bi wo Gan East because of covid. Yet to me, it's unnecessary. What one call? Ye buye hospital be ano chip compound be ano wa yensuano. Inti yanchana yanko porta anu. Ni yanko hwese nurse fu na ewie na ebi wo ho yet ye post wo ye de. But e betumi nya be 10 bi edwon akọ district bi akọso problem bia. Na no na se banana nurse fu no hu sa no akisu Ministry of Health say ya hwehwe animu na ye post bi ni ye job bi. Da bi enye sa nete. Ni ye hye won bo se wonya abotare. Se aka 2019 no kura no and now when you maybe describe with CNT, ya supposed to be fine. They say aka 2020. Just say one so 2021, 2022, the affair where national service. Into yes, sir, say when you abotare na abanyi any I be share. Say about see you go say this one district, one hospital. A back a crown nurse for no class yen training bi anka ho a. A bad ding. Ti entrani bi anka ho a bad in see benya nurses na no ne panyin bi kasa Ghana Medical Association na the spokesperson or the office of the president rep on health you know what church mu no ya de enyema tutu akwan mu a ya hwese e betire ni more medical personnel se na be ya nyame adom na yetumi wie sa one district one hospital ya ye betumi anya more nurses edwon akọ ya betumi see hospitals na dan ni sisi one nurses school no watifie nti me de man no si na me sre nurse fo no se wonya abotre me ka training nurses a wo ma wie school a watifie ma wie o national service wonya abotre na abang adeni amagu kwan mu Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Health adeni amagu kwan mu a wo hwe na ya post wo nyina nti wonya abotare. All right, me da se honorable IP ma menji kakran so fi honorable Ashama ho saying unemployed nurse for any oye chere no a omo ye ni omo kan send a team a BC 2019 BC Ministry of Health and so discriminating in account mintio
yo open me da wase na me di ntia kese susu edima yetiefo ni nyina
ntia nge mema ma be chiakura wie na wie we na mama akaba
tamaza wie
da bita ntina
onaba yo pe mi chiao mami ntia wansa na ye tambe ba besa na mi ka jira manfo se wakasa pa wasem ye de ba ninye ni nyina na ye nukure ne wo mi se you see ye bie institutions edi mase webun ekoskua ombetumi anyi actually said the essence of education is to get unya implementer now so ubetumi aba obra iye ama ebia ne opese wo ye o abra bom betumi imom enye school kwa na bekwa nsa na bebo bra but obi onya wura school dem say me go school we wie secondary school me to aso akoye nurse na teacher training na ne need aso ni say owie a na wanya post ewiasi ani nne na abeye nie wo ho because time I wie teacher training college no me wie in July no August na me posting letter aba run a half straight me see mu pa Tebubu district within the very year me we school no, then I start to calculate my salary. You get me right? Teacher for me was say obey national service as at those days, national service. No. You finish, you are posted to go and help people in the rural areas. And nothing a teacher for can say where your services are most needed. Same to the nurses. Now we are training colleges now. As I say, post you. And nothing a Muhammad there or expanding. No see cheap compounds ni weni na say umbetumi akọ. Na in there near where some way na me ita kachre mbrante ni mbaba wa mo teacher training colleges. Say be to our allowance. Ah be we school a unya posting near hin na mo pe. Ye the year campaigns are which one do you like? And so hey nya allowance be boy allowance yo enu na etim say. But here for mamunka anukre nkyere mo. I just say MPP for no eto mre bia anukre kan ayomu din because eniguase ka obia say no be sa ka nukre no na aye no din. In the year 2013, go to Ministry of Health portal. NDC are posting 9,000 people, nurses. That is 2013. In the year 2014, 14,000. In the year 2015, NDC are buying, Mahama buying, are posting 11,000 nurses. So, NIPA and now students are on school. NDC post from 2013, 14, 15, 34,000. 34,000. Then in 2016, you are seeking the clearance. And we've gotten clearance for 8,000 nurses, health workers. Honorable Jimamenu Baenu. So we've started posting. They halt the postings. The MPP are being led by the Minister of Health, Ajimamenu. They say all postings on hold. It is a minute here, catch me say. And this I'm posting, I'm not posting it for free. They should give us the figures. I have given figures that I would like somebody to take me on. That what I've mentioned is a lie.
So now ahina no makana Ajimamenu best stop with.
Yeah, clearance for 8,000 in 2016. Intia started a posting. Then the election came and NDC lost. And he put these postings on hold. Said, as a say due diligence, no share with the son of postings. That was Ajimamenu.
Does that mean say naka 8,000?
Yeah, G clearance. You know, before you can post, you must see clearance. Into clearance, no dear.
So munya clearance for 8,000. But
that was 2016.
8,000. Let me say. Yes. 8,000, you know.
Babe posted on 2017. MPP Fabe posted. That was their first batch posting some year.
Okay, so as at the time now more kono. Na unim was Africano. Ni padodo ahina.
Nina yenya clearance and postings is 42,000 from 2013. Do you get me right?
And I'm post to I mudo saying because what about 9,000?
You are posting. Nami can you say 9,000? You are posting 2013. 2014, 14,000. 2015, 11,000. Inti niye to me declarance post here 34,000. Do you get me right? Then in 2016, yeah, declarance Emma 8,000. Yeah, be posting a lose election. And MPP aban say Munjai
8,000, you know. Nka 42 ni na.
And no Mika. Until they posted the 8,000 in 2017.
Okay.
Time when we are due diligence. Until some say I'm posted at tier 4. You can't try to say MPP 4. And
you say all this we can check from the Ministry of Health.
I say you can check.
Okay.
Because one book way. One say that. I am my Bible back Juma in 2018, 2019, 2020. Inti say no anopa BBC me farmer there. Book where you fast say awakumi. Inti say no me develop another Bible. Then I mean na mi kita mi books. And yes sir MPP 4 on be 2 foot track go yenim sa. Now omudi omuso ma post you. Misrenu next time no nonko give figures sir. Oma posting from 2017. 2017 8,000 no dey beti ya dey offering. E just say na 18 free agi clearance. Omumbe kire ye. Now so people catch us say we are posting NPP peoples are very scared of figures. bibia oh ya posti wa posti se nipa sen na wa posti fa figa no ento fom nti ohawa nesisi wo mu nde no yedi no akutini nti mu nkyere ye nipa dodo a ewie a ye ntumi am posti a o ma ba be posti e dia mayen. That is what you want to know. And then they should tell us nipa dodo o ma posti during their time nipa ma wie nursing training and the number they have posted no omubambe kan kyere Ghana for. But these are some of the things that we are saying. Say the institutions are not working. Institutions are not working. And the institutions no work here. Nka portals asema ye ka se no. Obi ntimi be ka se onu wa wie dadada. Ba ne o wie nden no onu anya posting. No onu wa wie dadada no wanya posting. So we have to take a critical look. That one I will not put a blame on MPP alone. It is the system. It is the system. Though the politicians who are heading this system, no, it is the civil servants are esomuye juma no mun se niama akopepepe no omu no manye. So these are some of the things on the ground in Brantie any maba wanu ebre. Wenti na mahama kase te ube we school ye impost you no. Let us hold on allowance. Let us give you or create more institutions or building hospitals, cheap compounds. Then you wie no mu benya baby akọ. MPP for some muko kwapai and now student allowance. Is allowance your permanent or forever salary? These are some of the things. Okay. Now the money has gone there.
All right.
They don't have money to recruit more. So the people have to stay in the house. Now they say you are colleges of this thing, you are tertiary, go for loans. And you know na mahama kaye. Enu credit
Miss Midasi, so no na mi jansen na mamu nyina kwaba. Studio no say ano pempeni for ya wo boa with our discussion. Honorable Samuel IP, former member of parliament Ayesuano, and Honorable Daniel Ashaiman, and also former member Ma Buem Anope, and Yeni Omoshia and MC. Honorable IP. Akwaba.
Yenua. O say the figures na. Yes, I will go to figures na where you. Na ka catch them 2013 nurse for a school 10,000 you post to 8,000 into aka 2,000 then ya boy ense mama and I say be 10,000 you post to 3,000 ya boy ense mama the be school 2013 that's be emergency be abase ye hia nurse fu akoye adwuma bi oba ha ye bu new hospital bi ye hia nurses a short. That's a work report and now copy 1,000 be now post you. I be say what's a henaka I won't post you. Because you ban health personnel, doctors, nurses, paramedics, and other health sanitation officers in the idea at hospital and laboratory technicians in the technology post to one. Over 100,000. But we are journalists, what the council yet win him. What happened? When we came in 2017, nurses funny but doctors are no longer school and will fee. It will be able to figures halfway, so you haven't done anything. I can go to figure out what should a nurse from Doctor Fanunga, your school, somebody, what if you are here to me for home. That time I call the IMF conditions. Say, here, I nurse living core pension, you want to me for being the nurse living core pension, now to be good, and I want to recruit. That is what we are talking about. That is not the debate. Debate in the say, nurse from the US school, that bad, you know. I hear what for a hinter Tiffy. Because you're bad over 100,000 at Tiffy. You're supposed to win. It in our country, say, what could 8,000, 900,000 if you are. When I catch you in that for your square, you post to be near the booth. Emergency by you to be confirmed near post to one. Till say time, but say post to a woman. Now, confirm no post, that is not justifications for posting nurses. Because I never knew you are near Tigana. What's now console yet? It's your buy a nurse 40 years over 3, 4, 5 badges, you post to nurses. I buy a same will come here. You know, auntie. You don't know him, Dr. Baumia Kasa, now, your my speeches upon speeches, I can see, you're supposed to have personnel far over 100,000. Because what you want, auntie? I'm only in your side, and not yet, so, Yama wong respect Kakra. But it's in Mechia, wet you for. Now, Mechia, I use one of Mechi will be out with him, Sammy, President, Ichao, Ugo Jumason, and Nabit Yetim. Then I got to match what for us.
Na boko dear.
Oh, the idea a boko na Ghana na yeti near a woman is say, Minia Casano, First, I see nipa omu school no from 2013 no man abe post omu. All blame me say no one to me and on 2017 we na we 2018 we na we.
Who to me try? Who to me try?
No, you who comes with the equity must come with clean hands. When you didn't mention figure.
When I didn't mention figure. Who quoted figures?
Nyabutre.
When I quote figures.
And I must say, Muna ma post the NDC devil. Okay, mutam no nipa ko school. Nipa ko school. Inti nipa no ko school no. Dodo se na wie. Mutam nipa ko school. Dodo se na you are current fan say me dem ye past. To me more some basic information you can trace. Mudia mutam no one dodo se na wie ye. And I dodo se na ma post.
Okay, but that's me next for the anything I say. Honorable IP my mention as infuse. And run I am social media you starting with mainstream online portal aspect it. A better job circulation. The executive instrument 144 teach you and an idea himpa in a bishas yes man paying another dan kwa kufuado akoton Achimota Forest and pay deputy minister Osubio Benito Wababe Chichim Ediamai or man paying ton Achimota Forest in Shisha say the city MONTIE.
Akwasi say bano métier when a deputy minister yo nkoma woni di ne kakra enti mimi tie nsem o kan na nka me ba kwa san ka me san kasa biem e san say o my vivid background of Achimota Forest o me yet as say somewhere in 1927 or so na focus aban o hosa amro no AJ Forest no
started from 1921 and I work with you be the Achimota school. Now, fee Wabaji Forest and also say what the firewood. Satam no gas in idea my into electricity crabs and not a yamba papa no do ja firewood and any generative power near dinner. Intina a school from what the forest and the two horse what they are quite now. I want to come up with Peja Ujana with me near Mahurama school. A chili now about say I was say what the forest would you become now what Busian. ABOAGYE Forest Nifi one time the whole family of Osu and what the assassin in mind. But let's say you how with your compensation a year 4,000 pounds. Now young Brano see the PF says say ABOAGYE assassin a webusun bin chen upase with the Jumedibi. Now say Jumedina uti akwaja assassin edu baby no one fat sa assassin and could this Jumana. To me, ma or returning assassin ma ebusuana ABOAGYE sadly few. Now, yes, Achimota Forest no in Chilima say Biana ye and ye jimpa. So uti or church musa. Ya abang ejibi de aye nyuma huru bibiri or wa ebwa. And abang corona so nipa being so I encroach or can't encroaches. Encroaches near near person the bayasam because ebia yana assassin miami ebia mo bang ye and amountful I encroach. Inti a bar say owu family no so do ha never say kwesi yeshan so no pa the fee 2006 was 2007 president former president Kufuor 2007
very well and the owu family no appeal to government say assassin na mo be no one a fa mutual compensation and farmer yen afi assassin so mo je say mo dey firewood center mo ko pe oja ho na mo di bi school afi assassin so edi baby no mo ye instrument e de be ye forest reserve na ye hu say mo akasa so mo yi bi dia school e jimpa afi nipa bi kura so podi won pe akotwa assassin baby e develop nti ye so ya assassin ye nga ebusuan de assassin ye nanom na coin e de wo moja ejetu ho no saa ye so mo ye yenden sanse ene betuma kase obi wo saa owu family na ewo osu na ebia na abrabo antumi ankoso esane saa asase na efi won sa no so ebia na meme wa yesu an ebusuan asase be de still da so ebusuan nsem ebusuan no eton edibi ekos ebinum kosku ebi de won de aye koko wodo hwe won ma kosku de won ma akwa abrochiri na ye ndi sanse ye nkuro no be ye national capital ninti magi ye nga asase na ebusuan no ahwere saa ejapade kese ya ntse na enenti ebusuan na ebi kwa na obi wa ebusuan ni mu na opesa nka asase no wo ho anka obetumi adidi asase no so de na bo ade na ko school adu akiri apa adwuma bi ano no saa de abo ebusuan no nti saa ban wan fa asase ni nyina anye forest ne watwa bi ade asi school a ɛyɛ jimpa ne watwa bi de ayɛ nneɛma ahoro bebree a yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ ɛne saa de asase no nso twa kakra ma yɛn na yɛn abusua no nso yɛ enidi so na yɛntumi ɛmfa ɛmmɔ yɛn ho bra na ebi a yɛn abusua fi kura yɛn nanom a gya asase no ɛma yɛn no wɔkɔtena mu wɔ su no mbeka sɛ ebi kura abusua no asa afi no ahyɛ kɔsɔw ne yɛmfa bi nsiesie nti ɛmra abusua no de saa asɛm yi kɔtoo ɔmanpɛhene kofoɔ aban animu no ɔmanpɛhene kofoɔ ɛhwɛ ma committee tena sɛ wɔn hwehwɛ mu sɛ ho behia paa sɛ abusua no si ebetua compensation bi ama wɔn anaasɛ yɛbɛhwɛ na yɛtwa asase no bi de ama wɔn na omugusua ɔman nwie ɛna MPP aban 2008 yɛfi power nti nkyerɛmu kyerɛ sɛ ɛmra former president Mahama aban so ba I think 2013 emu hɔ baabi wɔsan de saa asɛm kuru ya ɛkɔ yere ɔmanpɛhene dada Mahama ɛno nso wɔsɛte committee ma committee hwehwɛ mu a committee no report ɛba sɛ ho behia paa sɛ yɛbɛpɛ abusua no ahwɛ ansa na ɛnɛ na Nado Danko Akufo Addo aban so bɛyɛ abusua asen asɔre biem a egyina sɛ wɔhwɛ na wɔmma wɔn asase no bi nti megye de sɛ ɛyɛ ɔmanpɛhene Akufo apensuo sɛ ɛyɛ ɔmanpɛhene Mahama apensuo sɛ ɛyɛ ɔmanpɛhene Akufo Addo apensuo sɛ wɔde asɛm no to na kensenkesen asɛm mu pipe mu hwɛ mu ya megye de sɛ ɛyɛ very fair sɛ yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ si yɛn ankasa kora ekogya abusua no aban okogya asase no fi abusua no nsɛm no atumi atwa bi de ayɛ bibi foforɔ a ɛnya no kora mponti no okogya asase no de a ɛna ɛho behia paa sɛ nka wɔtwa kakra nso de ama abusua no na abusua no nso de ahwɛ na nipa bi a wɔn anya ɔhaw ɛnam sɛ asase no efi abusua no nsa no saa nkurɔfo no atumi asi yie na wɔn asefo adi yie nti megye de sɛ ne kwan ne mu ha kɛse baako wɔ ne sɛ kuro bi a bɛkɔ so biara kuro no mfimfini forest wɔ hɔ wotu kwan yɛn a kwasi yɛn tututu kwan yi ɛmiri bi meforo kaa fii Montreal Canada ɛde ba Toronto kwasi sɛ wohwɛ forest a ɛwɔ nkyɛnkyɛn kwan no nkyɛn ɛnim su a wɔn preserve ami yɛdu baabi a yɛsu kaa no slow down kakra na aboa antelope na wɔgyinagyina nsu ho a wɔnom nsu wɔ forest ɛm sɛ ha Ghana nkɔbɔmɔfo bi atotuo dedaada ɛfɛ yie paa na me a part of my education ɛwɔ India kɔ India abɛhu sɛ forest kɛse no wɔn atwa short fence afa ho nyinaa na da kuro no mfimfini New Delhi ebi wɔ hɔ because school an Indian Institute of Management Studies ɛwɔ Bangalore ebi wɔ hɔ wɔn sɛ forest kɛse na wɔn atwa ɛwɔ kuro no mfimfini pɛɛ wɔn sɛ kuro mfimfini na kwae sɛ da ha ɛboa wɔn scientist ne kasɔn bɛka kyerɛ sɛ saa de ɔmo nyinaa ɛboa ɔmo ama geography akɔ akyiri ne ade ɔbɛhu nyinaa sɛ forest no ha ɛboa nsu kura tɔkura no forest etumi gyina nsu ɛma nsu tumi tɔ nti nkran kuro ha yɛhia forest ɛwɔ mfimfini kuro no mfimfini te sɛ Achimota forest nti ɛno nso na sɛ wɔde toto nea ɛkɔ so yi ho a na mebi sɛ ɛne adan nti na anka aban ahoro twa mu ɛyɛ president Akufo aban Mahama aban na Nado Danko Akufo Addo aban adan na yɛnhwɛ sika bi emu yɛ duru kakra na yɛnfa compensate owu family because yɛnkɔto aduru na ɛno ya ne ahahan nti megye de sɛ sanka yɛgye forest no to hɔ ne yɛka asi okay saa de a yɛmpɛ sika bi emu yɛ duru a ebetumi ama abusua no agya na so na nneɛma a abusua no ahwere ɛnam asase a wɔde ma Ghana aban no nti no obi antumi ankɔ school efie no obi abubu obi antumi ansua adwuma obi wɔ hɔ a ohia nti sanka asase no wɔ wɔn nsam a anka obetumi akɔ wɔn anim bebree nti yɛmfa sɛ sika no compensate wɔn nanso yɛm sɛ mpanyine kɔ adwennwene mu no wɔn hu sɛ ɔpa yɛtwa asase no bi ma wɔn a baabi kura mpo asase no forest na deteriorate a ɛnsan nyɛ forest bi emu nti yɛtwa ma wɔn a ɛye ɛm sɛ committee na akɔtena ase no wɔn ahu sɛ a megye de sɛ ɛna abɛda di wɔn adi birika ba abɔnten ɛna Akufo Addo atɔn Achimota forest metemi yɛm hyɛ me but me kɔf ɛyɛ a bɛkɔ study na mehu sɛ no anyɛ sɛ Akufo Addo no watɔn Achimota forest ɛmu yɛ nhyehyɛ a na ahyɛ ase fi kofoɔ bere so nkita ho nkasa akɔ so bebree bɛpem saa mmere yɛbɛsrɛ wɔn a ɛyɛ a wɔtu mmirika wɔte asɛm a half cook story a wunya no kwasum sɛ mokɔ journalism school kɔyɛ communication at the university wɔkyerɛkyerɛ mo saa nneɛma no nyinaa nti a wɔmfa nyɛ adwuma no asomdwe mmra ɛsɛ the panic ɛba system no mu because nipa bi wɔ hɔ a wɔn so wɔdɔ forest wɔdɔ nnua nti wɔte nsɛm bi saa na wɔn anya ɔtan ɛde ama nipa a ɔpɛ so di sɛ adwuma no nso yɛkɔ mu yɛhu sɛ nyɛ saa na ɛte ɛna wɔn ne minister di nkɔmmɔ akyerɛkyerɛ mu no ɔgye sɛ Akufo Addo nkɔtɔn Achimota forest yɛ nti yɛbɛsrɛ bebree sɛm bi ba saa na journalists for any especially these think tankers are me person about think tank be edi we free so dan so enim think tank bi odimiri kagiri na you say moncho we ku fado atan asase one ma bonten one ma withdraw and some of can they apologize to Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo say onkoton Achimota forest here now for best think tanks no world rating think tanks Africa and Africa had by who baby a think tanks ni bi wada one level no na nyekura ni nyina fisan sem use say samba no one talk as ahwehwem no one fancy member to go na den samba to go na akire ba bonte say nya sa na tia yeah African think tanks rating na it me drop o edo fam na sa na me nyina ntumi mu a na asomdwe mra na yan cancer Akufo-Addo won ko elections bi mu 2024 nya na Akufo-Addo no ko nti nipa bi a wode won anu asi no ho say ye begu ne ho fia no saa na wayɛ na afei we akɔ elections na mu lusu ana mu yɛ dede nipa na mo asi mo atumani asi ni so na nyo no kwa contest
me da se
ma no kwa no mu man no na niama entutu ye ma ye nyina
me da se honorable IP ma men ko no abo ashama so na mentie no Achimota forest honorable mentie
yo openyi me da wase I say Ghana ye nipa bebre ni eti ase ni se we aton ade no ba ko diska nsema me nua kan nyina efamra kwansu 1921 27 acquisition of the land 4,000 pounds was paid compulsory acquisition yes ni nyina echi no eba besi omampanyi ku 4 time no wa agrese ye CD manfo muntem ye CD 90 acres edi ama owu family plus bi da ho plus no kire say yes ye di mamu but mu be ye juma ana nia ma mu di sasasme it will be compatible because it is peripheral enye no na ye the main forest but ye mamu emfa nye juma bia emwa ekwaye ekanko now so that clause is there. That clause is there. Say, ye CD assassinu 90 acres no edi makra. Ewo near SSA ufa assassinu enfanye so that it can boost ecotourism. Adekiti wanti aye kasa se ni say endra legislative instrument 144 no kire say yesa CD asasi bi edi ama ebusia owu ebusia family ukani nyina gboma kwa koye 360 let me get the correct figure before somebody takes me on 361 acres of the Achimota forest reserve land now far more than the peripheral portion and niamika portions of 90 acres which was granted to the Owu family in the year 2008 and 2013. Now, se say near Ehadwin, and he said, now, as per the schedule of Executive Instrument 144, has no longer been a forest reserve and releasing same for commercial development. In this say no ecotourism, asema ayekanu. Ankoye ti say, oh, ye di asase no aton. But imra eda hu say, onni kwan say, ebia uji sa asase no. Udi besi edan ana hostel edi ma say, embua ecotourism. Sambra na aban no ye free hondra. So it is like obi awashata de ti say soja ni. Obi ankunu ba ye wura watade ni nyina na ojina ho adeja. Inti se obi abetumi aye obibia we nu eyade bia MPV yanton sasinu but the law the executive instrument LCD now from 90 to 361 I can say trese se asasinu kra nu owu family nu ombetumi de aye ni omope forgetting about the echo or the Achimota forest and near
no.
Even if I address this issue, no. Then if you say we have drawn attention.
No. Please, Mami Nkasa.
No, Mami Nkasa, but not KWASI amount.
Why do you want to be like that?
Correct him. Let me read. Oh, I heard you. the better minister and Casano or address this issue. About flow,
honorable.
It's another
Monflow.
On flow says what kind of no flow.
Honorable, Monsieur Monflow.
Don't be that's on a portion.
But you're the host.
But me draw attention to it. Say correct. You are minister and address.
Yes, I know. Person Kasa, me person interrupting.
Yo.
Inti etiefo.
Go me Kasa Robert mu twice.
Na anaba you pay there. Mami Kasa am say nya amanfo tie. Now what about
you are polluting the air. You are polluting the
What do you mean by that statement?
Because nyawo kana nya sanity.
And why was it?
What minister can vividly say biara obeya no e was bibia any step
because when you write a document it must be analyzed and you must we are reading why are you behaving as if you
going to have time you see honorable
like that
why honorable I was going to give, then I'll just come in. But, oh, yes, nice. Oh, yeah, the second host.
Mamin Kanu, man 14. The issue now has to do with the reckless decision by the Akufo-Addo government to reclassification, and only point, But no. We are talking about Owu's family here. We are talking about Achimota Forest. And we are talking about how Omampenyi Kufuor classifies it as a peripheral. And sa peripheral no eweduma sa asase no yedima Owu family no ombetumi de aye. Ejuma bi wo ho a omuntumi mfa nye. Now, in reclassification no
yeah, but what can be about the ecology say nyomo beye no asase no be am be affected the ecology
compatible uses.
Yeah, but kind executive instrument now. That's I think master plan for the development of released land. There's a portion that or see protection of the ecological integrity of an adjoining forest reserve. There's a portion that I think 3B. Does not adversely affect the ecological integrity of an adjoining forest reserve. Just say nyomo be was asini su bia no enya ade a ebe ha eye forest no omo make sure say enya ade a ebe ha forest no
opanyi ba question e wo mu ni say indra EI 144 no does it reclassify forest of Achimota? That is the question. Reclassification no near e wo mu ni say according to say ye the assassin edima Owu family no they can use it for commercial purposes because of the reclassification. Say, enye forest reserve bion. Do you get me right? That is the only point too. Because udi assassinu edi ema Omampenyi Kufuor emresunu. Till there is classification, say we have Achimota forest and the peripheral.
So it's the peripheral, no? It's the peripheral which is being given to
yes.
Them. Yeah.
But that peripheral susunu Imra wasye. Indenu yeba wai sa imbra no e dia free ho.
Yes.
That means it says
EI 144
yes, into nature say the decision by the government to allow the sale, lease, and assignment of acquisition of the reclassified portions of the Achimota forest reserved by the private persons for commercial purposes. We are talking about forestation. Into say you reclassify tamrano enye 10,000 Ghana cedis to be kwa ko table so imrano so di ye juma so be neko demonstrate say hey this is Achimota forest, don't do it omu kwa koyi executive instrument 144 actually say this time Achimota forest has been reclassified and it is no more Achimota forest. That is our bane. Yankase omuko fa 20 million adye reclassification imbranu
yeah, but Achimota forest honorable Achimota forest no is a forest and its peripherals. The forest itself no dear according to Nchichem na by day man say no dear yen fire and sankaye empo hompo no ba ko green day no mobako dua so the forest is there but it's a peripheral no and as no
and no na make just Omampenyi in his own wisdom no Or say yes, ye the way ma oh ebusia. You get me right?
Yeah.
But yen fan for example, way infant to one every me ho. To me infant see to say abrosan. Because it is ecological environment. That is 10 year mbranu echere under omampenyi kufo. The same thing na mbranu echere under Mahama. But near omampenyi yendra ni say sa reclassification I can say. They say the mamu kra mutumi di ye commercial leasing. And that will bring about springing up of infrastructure. That is the point we are trying to clarify here. Because what did Amampenyi Kufuor say? What did Mahama say? What has changed in another system? Say reclassification. Reclassification, say Achimota forest, Achimota forest. So the part that will be released to all family, they will have a commercial interest in it because formerly under Amampenyi Kufuor, Emrawo. That is the only difference. Difference, you are kiti. So if you are not technical, you not see. But obi be do boni now na mesumasi to send the MPP for AA. Omud for sumasi sa. So if we are able to read the executive instrument and we are explaining, and then we didn't sell anything. Oh, we didn't say you collect money for it. But you have reclassified the Achimota forest. That is what we are talking about here. And everybody who is listening to us, that is our point. Adentina emra omampenyi Kufuor yetu ho on that peripheral. Adentina mra Mahama yetu ho on that peripheral no mwanjanu sa ndranu mwabesisano. That imbranu say yes, we have Achimota forest and the peripheral no enyama obeye ehoni nyina no esese embwana Achimota forest no enyini. Jese mwa yi ade no afri wo se ade no enya Achimota forest biom. So when they give the land, say enya Achimota forest uji asase no say no so utu ama commercial entities no matter. Na forest no na akọ na e ka we ya mu se de NDC for nkasa sen.
Me pa cho me person me read EI no. Portion akakra bi na ye nyina yeti.
It's you.
Me person time unti ma me shasing fear protection of the ecological integrity of an adjoining forest reserve. Adjoining forest reserve. 3.1. Despite paragraph 1, a person shall not A. Take possession of or B. Carry out any physical development on the land specified in the schedule without the prior approval of the minister acting on the recommendation of the Forestry Commission. 2. The minister shall not approve any developments on the land specified in the schedule unless the minister is satisfied that the development A is not in accordance. It is in accordance with the master plan developed by the district land use and special planning authority and approval.
Spatial.
Planning authority and approval by the minister. It is asema wo kan de tintin nyina na ye kan de say ansa kura na sasa no kura ye di ama won wo betuma ye bibi wo so no I was say minister no in consultation with the Forestry Commission. The better say ade a wo ba be ye wa ha yi e be ha forest no enti ye ntumi ma won kwan ma won ye wa ha. That approval must be given. I said, I'm about to me. I soon to Ghana for any. It's not say Ghana for any access to the EI now. Buka can na what the I do maintain. Yeah, yo, EI no. Ya can near misinterpreting on I can actually Ghana for. But I am maybe asking anything for my.
Okay, all right. Mami can comments kitu ebi na yenji menji ma dwin check akra wo Nkoranza ne koso wo honom sei no. Okay, all right. Come on. Amisco Spelele will say undoubtedly it's crystal clear that Achimota Forest has not and will not be sold, so let's not fall for the Takashi propaganda from the NDC. Eben ewo kwa benya eno di we di baye. So can't Ghana police control route without using live bullets? At Kaka's funeral, the police shot and killed innocent Ghanaians and had then. Okay. And what they've done, and they've done same thing in Nkoranza route control. All right. Umami Brown pay no message. Mr. Dai, I told you Kuwait. So the NDC think that they can bring something different after wasting so many years in government. We can't be fooled again. So GM and his NDC should forget it. That's Mr. Dai. And I'll do it by. The police will continue to kill the innocent souls since we have invisible and Delta forces in police service. So it's up to us to tell Nanado enough is enough. That's Mesha Kasante from Abuso Kai and Odiano by Rainbow El Kaswa. The Achimota forest remains an integral part of government's plan for the protection of our forest cover. Hence, it has not been sold. Let all Ghanaians ignore it. This is propaganda sophistry. Long live Ghana. Rainbow Kaswa and Odiano by. Need 100.9 Ghana Montie so and was your way. Onabashama. Nkoranza Mintio Kakrebina yes also.
Oh, Nkoranza Asama City 84. Me ma Albert Donko in a busha for a yako. Any Matisse Obin Mususa ato at Bushamphony na Mamu Yako. Near Eha I dream any say. Who share since my Omampeni Nana Kufado back on Yaswa. In some boni bebresa is but ye hushi enfahum. Mejo Mahama na sem esi ejura kaka sem onutu ekunu ana sorry yekunu ena obinmu a omu demonstrate some of them has been killed. Then Techiman staff during election 2020 nipa ya komu nyina besin de konabra ye ntifwe ansana Accra bullion van robbery ekoso a police for chobi question makachi say on fa mo ko kire bebia ni other colleagues no wono yebetia nipa no bo na etuo akoka no ansana Nkoranza edia isusu odododi odio election time su obi to sa nti obibisa mo say nti inde Ghana ye wono yebeji obi wo police ma how do we train them and how do we recruit them? Do we recruit them on party lines that Ekobati say time bianu the person have the feeling say let me protect the government and now ye employ and recruit on mu say because you are capable, you are strong, you have the love for your nation, you want to protect the nation and I don't think we know in crowd control there are processes. In the first place, the Nippon does not police for BP or okra or more musansu say Mukita Mugota Munja Semunu Yasumna. And now the Nippon does they use megaphones. Na Yankasa Etromu. The Ebeyan Yanka Krakra. They use shield. Send a mutu boni when you na. And to me, Enkoka police. A Bruce Sukra. Now I use it tear gas. A sub Brusa, ye call rubber bullet. But she processing Nema and East Indies are my boni yinanu. Ube wana live bullet. Ube wana live bullet. Near a woman is say. They say Nipa Mwakofano Albert Donko, if that is the name, I'm right, the late. Mwakofano Frenifi as a what? A suspect too. And yes, say, Muni no Asha or Kroma or Bibi. The person is in the house. Mukofana. Yebetia. Nipa no. What trust are you building in the citizenry for you yourself as police people? Say, asem tuya, ube to me abuaye. Because who now be farmi free edi ko wakachi. For which ye nkodano. Omukachi say police people are peace officers. Uko krobia, nimo bia or wa, ko police in chain. Na on tron ya obeye ewo krumho. Today, these are the things that we are seeing. So the problem here to me, the recruitment and crowd control training, one say it is not apt. And how can you pick somebody's son? Who say or a suspect? Suspect bear you pay information. Now you to me pay information if you be what at the end of the day at is nipa no. So there is a different motive. SSA nhwehwe mu yie. When nyina e ma say dampario boni dinu
Nidi enye debut because things are happening too many during this short period. Send your police for any Ghana for SCTN. It is nothing that is heartwarming. And then when this youth almost sorry, Jesus, this is what we have seen. Now, the Ekobakra say, Mbrantie aloki ana omuka police for be ashe was throw. Does it mean bullet? No, to me it doesn't. Tear gas was him. Who can stand tear gas center? A general say, to tear gas. Do they even have the tear gas at that place at all? If I'll take people's mind back. No? In the year 1999, in the Fiji Islands, there were this group of kidnappers, almost kidnapping a bumping for of Fiji Islands, Fujimori time. Now, in a compound like this, obedient to me MP. But what did the security agencies in that country do? Almost negotiate with crowd, almost to form to say, company, almost to form sa baby, your company pay, and they remove all these people without anyone dying. Look at this situation and look at where we are today. The Biaobeti police, pimpa, no be one live bullet. Mi pese mi bisa dan Paris say, ni nkrofo omo rubber bullets ana omo tear gas ana shield wo ho. Eba mu se na time bia no. Yebeti a the police for him branch crash over baby and one is say live bullet ya two obi two nipa no awu. So now we don't have these things that can protect life. I am pleading with them. And branch here omo okrom also so. Ajobreo. Asema it should not land us into any calamity again.
Okay. And that's it. Honorable I pay my MONTIE so Honorable Shamewe.
Well, police for ebo homoden. Or an order. At the same time, best police will say, Melbuna Yabano, or I see a dancing young Yamersono. Into who handle one, no, a bit careful, Catra. Young more police for abashes in our year. It sounds said, near young information, and say, a branch are we a coffers answer me in our bay. O witness say, we manama to see a bit, o witness say, I'm robbery. Na eno na enam so na police for kofano e wo fie wadno ko police station na si wo ansa na ofi mu under police custody no me je say police fugu so awoya hwehwemu ade ba ko a Ghana police under dampare wan aya me manage pa na say timro obaye IGP no asem bi ebesu police akachi bi antam no aba abonten abeba amane na mamufu no so ehu nia ekoso. Nti ade meje di se sanka youth ni nya won wonya abotere kakra bia anka police we ba abonten abeba amane a kire ne eto abrant no ewo police fo no nsam nti a ofi mu na se ekoba de sa na abrant ne ye nya abotare ne atugu abonten so ne ye fiase eye dede ne ye fiase ehhehye ties na ye fiase threaten police any police stations a na yekoye ya nipa baako ana banu ewu aka hu anu mom na eye first na yo nipa baako no wafi mu ne yente ye ho ase say aye baako ba bi kura ya te say baako asan abeka ho ama won aye banu anu ebebua nipa etu aka won obi kura na ebia na ba bia etu ne kana kodu na wose wotwa nan anu na eye ye besre youth no momode na bibi ni awonya abotare kakra ebia anka ntobo ase kakra bi ba mu a anka yebehu ne enti asa nipa no ofi mu ye besre police fo say tamri ya nipa ye wi a won atumi akọ ipu peace awon Nkoranza no won hwehwemu pa no hu ade kode potin asa brant na police fo fa no fifie no ye no ofi mu san sensem bi a ya tete a ye mu bi ye ni tumi si ebeka wa abonten na ye ni hu adanse nti ye ntumi nka no etwetwe aso kakra etwetwe aso nti police administration no enye proper investigation pa na wontumi mra abonten na senia ye ngatete no ewo kokua mu se sa na eti asafo no wontwe won aso na fei ye besre the bibi basa na youth leaders no a we organize youth no mu kwanya sa nyamra nsem ma obi ahwere no nkwan bibia koye na asomdwe ba safo no se o se ye kire won ye twon aso dey say na si won Nkoranza no ye biribi asomdwe bae no ana yenya won a wo share youth leaders na share youth ni kutupa mo koye saa na man ma nipa be hwere won kwana nka na wogina court ana ya sanction won a ana ya sentence won a nka bi ba bi mu bi be careful na say mri bia no two wrongs will not make one right. It is a political anya ni ya. Na mo smo koye demonstration pop nipa benu ana ba kwanse ahwere no nkwa aka ho enu na eye. Enu na ebeboa Nkoranza man. Mitie se Nkoranza hene ekasa. Na oka no appeal to the youth ni se montomo boase. Na ye hwehwe nsem no mu ni yehu no kwara ewo mu. Na osre president so se ono so fa na no ntumu bi oni IGP. No won hwe na no kwara na adi. Na Nkoranza man won command to won yam ti mesre abasa na ye ntwen ni awawi ye kokora na ye kohu police ni kwa bi otutuo say when you su ye gas na menu ye ken na okoto live bullet ye wo rubber bullet a ye tumi to the scare such crowd na okoto live bullet na nipa ni bi ahwere won kwan wo hu na denga no obe na ebe san ni say nipa owi na aba no nkwa mu biem ti bibi ba won to won boase mpempi no behwe kora no na ne atuo ne kan no nya nipa o kan sa abasa ye no ho ebi obi onam ne baabi na bullet ni bi akwakọ kan no we afim ya ha wadwene bebre nti ye besre youth no bibi ba sa won ton bo asna fe ties ahyehyew o show tie wo ko ta so a embelt pe na kwan na sei meti se na wo ne leader na kasa no na ubi se ni si on identity also wo show ties ese kwan na no so yan hwe ni nyai bibi ba enya tie show yes yesua democracy dia democracy na brofo na hyase eno won aya kodu pempensu bi na yansu yesua won yewu demonstration na why France ni other countries America ni ade na nu soja police ni kokum obi e wa America yewu demonstration na why no a peaceful demonstration na mukita on placards I will move up and down not what the pressure out to aban no so na be investigation bi kwa no why are wa ma no ho aye hare and ya we ma kwan won kwa police station ya ma kwan won kokum police ni yam show tie ni en say lord kwan menya ni say police ni bia no wo hu say there be original no life it has risk no kitatu a obehwe wo sa ase bra bekum
okay
ye nyina ye hu mejo mahama dc amafo ka sa adent no kita person wanto na omukum no oto nsa ka be ka say soja ni akotutu akum amamufo e be sere se ya yenhwe na sa na ma nyina ye nyina fa so
okay well yapon yakobat honorable na mpese mbusa asem ba ko bi emse question mi bisa honorable Benito Bio anope Benito Bio mi bisa no osu bio ezem bisa oketwe bio forest no na da TV no suno na me madwen ho a eno ni ade a ekire madwen kakra me kekesi eni a ensi eni ye mame menim ha wa hu no so how can this MPP aban we o mobile o na modisika bebre e de share tree planting na sa aban ko ya nti ze ye ni bibia na ye be ka kire owu ebusua no ye ntimi mo musika ze say because assassin dey say ni age e na omusi peripherals amanfo encroach na ye disika benka se ye say sika ba ye disika shem ye dua nnua ene de ka ho nti indiana ye dua na nnua kro na so na sisi aye ma kwan se enkotwa ebi mfangu it doesn't really connect with me
ubisa me personally and I will be as a communicator for MPP government.
Don't even speak for as Ghana ni
nature maybe as I say and you took us why you will be a medo forest it is a assassin will be crap so ton assassin man you to funa with me could chase sika many pano na ma ta assassin sika hin na here also me anwe me here 10,000 nti wo ton assassin so crab abenya be 15,000 na matua na maji assassin ato ma agents assassin bibiri ato because me who say I think we can find it, but what to anyan sana miyam shishim. Me as an individual, as a personal assistant, who's a make actually say, me can me presentation, me say be I went here, me can say come kwa imagine. Nkayan hwe sika bi amu ye duru because in fact we have not been fair to the old family. But my case oba kwana ebusun obi we ebusun mu a ehia na pa because of asase ya na no de man nti. Because ebi no matwitwa wan de aboarding ato. We are with we bi a won na de wo kurom wo de adu akoko. Koko di bi kura no wote no wonya koko scholarship no wode hwe bi no wa abrochiri. No, Busiano over almost 400 hectares. I'm a here Busiano. It may feel say they have a right, every legitimate right to demand, say, Yenye Bribima man, I am on assassin portion. But me, Momo Padia, I can make a see. Yam Pesica be a mu you do, you found compensate your Busiano in the any forest.
But as a Ghanaian, to say, how do you feel? And this one, I'm saying,
we abusuan asase wo je no da eden wan ka to no nso nge sika e de acquisition nge abusuan fi di bia aboa won me nanom no won ba ne ade na won so nge di ye because asase no won na no de wo mo ja be preto it boils up to money. It boils up to money. Let's give them money.
So we are using money to plant trees. At the same time, we are going to cut down trees. And then we Honorable Benito Bio said, this whole exercise, it is exercise in futility. Because cutting down trees in Ghana is so easy and simple. Nobody will be on your feet.
But if you are Taifa,
yeah.
But what pictures I can show you?
Nobody will do anything. But we are spending money.
In
so
my house,
sometimes you see, before when you sit down, you think, it's like, I don't know what is wrong with us.
This is national issue. Senior will be sir. Every zoned residential area, especially in America, there is this afforestation. That is what make abroad abroad. And I try and be an say the beer than in futuro. In so to into me gates. Now sabi ye why can't we maintain this afforestation? No, as human beings, we don't know what this portion of forest is doing for us people in Accra. We don't know. Yeah. We don't know. Because it is said in science, the day you cut the last tree, the last man died. So we get oxygen coming out of this plant that are taking our carbon dioxide that we are breathing out. Inti ewo hono acquires to say any faso. Inti me may agree with all those who are saying. Then combine bet to me pay even 5 billion dear massa busiana. Ye crater at the end of it. Finish. One say missionaries back country hand. Don't say omudi nyansambia baba yen huda. Ruby ombe kose mukope asasiasi school. No my yen crater in those days so ombe tia compensation to bedi stampa sisu no my yen crater. Everything. One say in this 1921 to 1927 Obronia betua compensation. One say 4,000 pounds in that hole. One who broni nyansa. Ye de ye ba ye mighty. Ye mighty. I say again it's a year and say look at this beautiful landscape. Now share baby ye this see die. Gata yen to me ye e kwan yen to me ye into me I agree with those who are saying that there is sika omuntu sika. E we say aye onipa otona japa de ananye sa sika na edisi ano. Ndi se aban be pini a omun pesika bi no muntu omu na yenye de na yen fast as no protect no. So be from no ni bagana the forest we kra microbe no we grass. Na yen ndua papa be say ndua no be kese pa. So that we develop that area.
Medasi. Honorable Daniel Ashaiman. Former member of Parliament for Buem and out Honorable Samuel IP, former member of Ayensuano constituency. Pay for me and I'm 5. We laugh for it. Maybe pay you.
275 buses number.
Well, I don't know if forest now protect me one day.
Oh, Paneva.
Forest now protecting.
Oh, Paneva. Oh, well, Paneva. All right, in 24 years, Papa. Mora on Akwaba Magic and Akwaba Magic Ebusia on DSTV and Go TV. Two families, two different destinies. What happens when life suddenly takes another turn for them? What happens when the world of the wealthy collides with the poor? This is the story of Gomora. A new exciting series about the inequalities of life, premiering on Monday, 16th May. So it means that it's been premiered already on DSTV and Go TV. Follow the thrills. The thrills on Aquaba Magic, DSTV channel 149, Go TV channel 101, and Aquaba Magic Ebusia on DSTV channel 149 and Go TV channel 108. Catch Gomora on DSTV Access for as low as 50 Ghana cedis and Go TV Value for as low as 25 Ghana cedis. Gomora, Emre Dani. Enti Bomodia, Otimsias, Shabred, Etimisisa, Hieni Niskeni Omeshia, Banas idea, I won't say yes, it's Cafuena, don't make me here for, or I am a mother. Ayo. Gomora. And we are mediation Aquaba Magic DSTV channel 149, Go TV channel 101, Aquaba Magic Ebusia and DSTV channel 149 and channel Go TV channel. I'm grateful for you being a part of this one, and I'm hoping and trusting that you will join us tomorrow same time.